All right, here we go. Whew. Finally got it out. Barkley's going to get the first carry for the Eagles. I actually got on way faster than I expected to, guys. Way faster. I did not expect to get on this fast. Your boy was getting his breakfast / lunch because I just woke up. And they took way too long. Okay. Let's hope the Eagles offense get going this week. Looks like Jalen, and I love the white at home. It's a nice change of pace. The green pants are just great. Jalen Hurts is going to drop back and pass. That's a decent pass for about 5 yards. I want more passes over the middle by Hurts, though. Yo, Amir, welcome, my boy. Bro, I literally had to rush to get... I literally got back at like 12:45. I had to make my thumbnail, get my stream. I still don't have the stream like completed or whatever. I have to edit some stream stuff, like put the tags and stuff in. But bro, I was going crazy. I had to speed run that, John. All right, 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. They're in field goal range, which is nice. Jalen Hurts. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to run it, and he trips. It's going to be a 4th and about 2. I don't think we're going to see a tush push yet. They're going to go for it. Hurts is going to run it. He's going to get a first down, baby. Let's go, Hurts. He stayed in bounds for a little bit. Got a nice play there. Down to about the 10. I'm just writing my YouTube tags. All right, let's see something, Hurts. Jahan Dotson in motion. Handoff to Barkley. Barkley is going to get stuffed about a... The offensive line is not doing great on the run protection recently. Okay, we should be good, fellas. We should be good. Yo, Mahomes Proud, welcome back. Mason's in here. Let's go, boys. Oh, and Jahan Dotson drops it. Okay, I think I'm all set up. I think I'm all set up. I should be all good. Sorry, guys. I was rushing to get on. And I had to set up this. Okay. Should be good. If not, we roll. Okay. Let's go. Hurts is in an empty set right now. We're going to likely see a pass on 3rd and 12. The first down marker's at about the 2.5-yard line. Hurts passes over the middle. Devontae Smith's got it, and he almost has the first down. We're going to see it. Our first tush push of the game, likely. He was just short. I also got my food, guys. I'm so happy. Yo, let me put you guys on. Vanilla or cherry vanilla Coke Zero. Those, so good. They have it at the machine at my school. Oh my goodness, these are so good. All right, we're gonna see the tush push. Hopefully, we don't get any flags on it. They look like they don't look like they're offsides. I don't know. Kind of looked like we false started there. I don't know. I want to see the replay. I want to see the replay on that one because it kind of looked like we false started, but that might be just the eye test messing with me there. I don't know. It was close. We'll see. We'll see how Twitter wants to officiate that. Make sure to like this stream if you guys haven't yet. We're going to get this one bumping soon. I didn't really look at what the other games are this week. I've been very busy, and I haven't been even thinking about the game too much. Okay, it's first and goal. Got about 8 minutes left in the first quarter. All right, we're going to see Hurts pass. A.J. Brown almost got his first touchdown of the year, but it's going to be pass interference on that. Okay. Let me start getting my food together, guys. I got my breakfast sandwich on a croissant roll this time. Alright, it's going to be pass interference. Oh yeah, the croissant roll looks way better than the everything bagel I usually get it on. Yeah, they false started again. Yeah, tush push is likely gonna see its final days, guys. It's a shame, because the Eagles stopped doing it correctly, and Hurts is gonna rush in for a touchdown. Okay, so Eagles take the early lead. We will take that, but I still don't. I don't love how the tush push isn't getting called, like because this is why people complain. And this is why people degrade the Eagles, is because I think that one was better, but when they're not calling flags on it, it kind of messes us up, and people are gonna hate on us for that. Jake Elliott sinks the extra point right down the middle. Okay, we're up 7-0 to start the game. Yeah, but no, that tush push needs to be corrected. They got to start calling flags, because I want to keep the tush push. I think the tush push deserves to stay, but if you're going to keep doing it illegally, then it's not going to stay. Okay. Let's hope that the Eagles, because I was on a little late. Zach Baum got an interception early in the game. You love to see that coming from him, because people thought Zach Baum was going to have a bad year because he was coming off such a good year, but he's picked up right where he left off. What a steal for the Eagles, Zach Baum been. Breakfast sandwiches are so good. This should hopefully be a good game. Let me check the rest of the NFL scores. Like, rest of the games playing, because I have no clue who's on and who's not. Okay, so Bengals playing the Vikings. That's backup, or that's battle of the backups with Carson Wentz and Jake Browning. Bills already beat the Dolphins on Thursday night. Texans Jaguars. That should be an game. Colts Titans. Colts looking to go 3-0. Daniel Jones. Commanders Raiders. Raiders looking to send the Commanders to 1-2. Falcons and Panthers should be a really good game. Steelers Patriots should be okay. Packers Browns going to be a blowout for the Packers. Jets Bucks. Could be interesting. Bucks probably going to win that, though. Those are all the games on right now. I think Kyron Williams making a nice run up the middle. Okay. Give it off to Kyron Williams again. He's going to get the first down on that play. Let's see what this Eagles defense can do. Stafford's going to hand it all to Kyron Williams again. Williams is going to get he's going to stay on his feet, and it's going to get about 12, 13 yards there. Jahad Campbell on the tackle. Jahad Campbell's been really good. Jahad Campbell's been a great asset to this team so far. Okay, and they also Rams wide receivers are really good. Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua. Another handoff to Williams, and he's going to get tripped up by Nolan Smith. Good play there. No yards on the play. This is going to be second down. I think the Rams are in field goal range already, or they might be towards the 50-yard line, but I didn't see where they were. I'm just hoping that Dory Jackson doesn't get cooked this game. Okay. Yeah, they're at the 48. They're not in field goal range yet. It's going to be a pass by Stafford. And it's going to be a first down by Puka Nacua. Yeah, he's a great receiver. He was a steal for the Rams in the later rounds. Okay. Oh, what a play by who is that on the was that Jalex Hunt? Yeah, that was Jalex Hunt. Nice. Jalex Hunt pressured Matt Stafford on there. Yeah, way to get through that pass protection right there. making the play, knocking Stafford down. All right, 2nd and 10. Now they're in field goal range. Still going to be a long field goal. Ooh, nice play defensively by Zack Baun, but Nacua still gets a couple yards there. All right, 3rd and 5. We're going to see a pass here. Like trips to the left. Stafford back. And it's going to be an incompletion. Zack Baun on the deflection right there. And the Rams are going to have to kick a long field goal right here. About a 50-yarder at least, I think. Great start by the Eagles defense and great start by Zack Baun, forcing some incompletions, making some tackles, and getting that interception on the first drive. He's been great so far this game. All right, let's see if we can get a missed field goal here by the Rams. Joshua Carty on the kick. It's up, and it's drilled. I don't know how long the field goal was. 51, and it's 7-3 Eagles. Little G Griffith, yes. Yes, they better kick some Rams' butt in this game. I hope they do. I think they will. I think they're good. It's going to be a close game, but I think they're going to win. Oh, today's your aunt's birthday? Well, wish her a happy birthday for me. Hopefully she gets the Eagles W. Oh, it's still my hash brown. I'm hoping we get a good passing drive by Jalen Hurts. Alrighty, we're back. Alrighty, guys. Let's see what they do. Carty kicks it off. Man, why is Tank Bigsby back there for the return? He fumbles it, and it goes in the back of the end zone. He fumbled all through the preseason, too. Alright, now they're talking about the tush push on the broadcast. I hate how that's like the biggest storyline for the Eagles. It's a 1-yard play, yet they treat it like it's the holy grail of football plays. Or just talk about the game. Stop talking about the tush push, the tush push, the tush push. It's so annoying. Excuse me, guys. But Joe Davis is on the call, and I do like Joe Davis. Greg Olsen is a little annoying, but he's fine. Okay. 1st and 10 at the Eagles' 20-yard line. A.J. Brown motioning over to the top of the screen, left side. Hurts is dropping back, looking to pass. He doesn't see anything, running around. He's going to throw it away. See, this is the problem. I feel like Hurts has plenty of time, but I don't know if he has the guys open downfield. And that's exactly what was happening during the Brian Johnson era of the Eagles. I'm not going to call Kevin Patullo Brian Johnson, but it's looking like that. They need more routes open over the middle. I played linebacker. I know how hard it is to cover a route coming over the middle. Routes going to the sideline are easy because you can just push them out of bounds and force them out. Over the middle, they have a whole field of space. And we have nothing. We have nothing open. Hurts gets sacked right there. This is not pretty, guys. This is not pretty at all. I don't know what they got going on. I mean, Barkley, or no, that wasn't Barkley's fault. That was Landon Dickerson's been getting beat a little bit. He got beat a lot against the Chiefs. I know he's been injured, but he's got to do a little bit better. All right. 3rd and 18 with the Eagles' 12.5-yard line. They're just going to hand it off to Barkley. He's going to do a spin here and there, get a couple yards, and we're going to be punting the ball for the first time today. That was a very Brian Johnson-esque drive by the Eagles. Okay. 2:40 to go left in the first. Braden Mann on to punt. It's going to be the first punt for either team this game. All right, let's see if he can boot it here. Xavier Smith on the return. Braden Mann with a really good punt. Xavier Smith back there. He's going to make the catch, and he's gonna get past a couple of Eagles tacklers, and he's going to be down and out of bounds. About the 40-some yard line. I'm really not enjoying this Eagles offense right now. Like that first. Oh wait, why is my? Sorry guys, I didn't update the score. Or I had something open, so it was blocking it. But anyway, this Eagles offense is just so frustrating to watch. Like. There's no routes developing. They're not confusing at all. They're very obvious, which doesn't make for a good game plan. And NFL defenses are going to stop you. Like, I don't understand what they're doing. And Brian Johnson in 2023 as the offensive coordinator, and I have a video made on him. I think I made during that season, and he ran a high school offense, and it's not going to work against NFL defenders. And this is exactly what Kevin Patullo has. They should have brought in a veteran. I wouldn't mind trying to get Doug Peterson back and bring him back as an offensive coordinator. Because Kevin Patullo, they didn't even have to go through like an interview process. They didn't bring people in to get interviewed. They just hired Kevin Patullo. They did the same thing to Brian Johnson. And look what happened to him. Alrighty. If this Eagles defense has to keep playing as well as they're playing, because they're playing really good right now, and they got to make up for the offensive mistakes. I'm really excited for the Chiefs-Giants game on Sunday Night Football, though. That's going to be really good to watch. I'm glad that the Eagles are on at 1 o'clock today, though, so I can watch the 4 o'clock games with peace. I can watch the Sunday night game in peace. 1 o'clock games are my favorite. I used to not like them. I used to like being in prime time. But I like 1 o'clock games because you know when they are, it's nice early in the day. I don't like day baseball games. Oh, who was that? Somebody tripped. Incompletion by Stafford. So it'll be 2nd and 10. If we could get a punt here, that'll be really good because Eagles are still up 7-3. They get the ball back. If they can go down and score a touchdown, it's going to be a 14-3 game already. So okay. 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Zach Ball looks like the only linebacker. They got 6 guys down the line, including Cooper DeJean. Okay. Good run by Blake Corman. He's going to get the first down with forward progress. Makuba and Ball in there for the tackle. Yeah, that was just a good run outside. Then Eagles didn't get outside containment there because they did have Cooper DeJean on the outside, but he didn't get outside. Yeah, I don't know what Cooper DeJean was doing on that play. I don't know if he was supposed to blitz or. All right, five men on the D line for the Eagles. They're gonna pass. It's gonna be a deep shot. And Blankenship got cooked by Davante Adams. That's going to be a touchdown for the Rams. Wow. Blankenship got cooked there. It was zone, but Blankenship just... Yeah, he just got cooked. You can't get cooked like that in zone coverage. And I think he thought there was a little bit of push off, but that's just playing football. I don't think there was anything there. That was just good play by Davante Adams, and it kind of looked like just Reed Blankenship just, I wouldn't say he gave up, but he didn't look great on that. Joshua Carty, extra point, 10-7 Rams. Okay, we're trailing, but this shows some adversity. It shows that the Eagles offense need to get it going. Okay, so not the greatest start, but the defense still does look. Besides that play, the defense has been looking really good. Okay, let's see. I really hope when the Eagles offense gets back, they pick some things up and play like they should, because we have not seen that yet really this season. The first game, I liked what they were doing because guys were getting open. But guys haven't been getting open these last 2 games. And I know it's early in this game. I know it's only the first quarter. But the Chiefs game was very ugly. The Rams game, so far on offense, it looks ugly. We may as well check in on what Twitter's saying during these commercial breaks. Okay. Lane Johnson is not in there with a neck. So Lane Johnson's out. I didn't notice that on the last drive. Okay. All right, we're back. Josh McCarty's going to kick it off after the touchdown by Devontae Adams. Okay, Bigsby's in there. And just not a good return at all. Not even, again, up to the 20-yard line. It was a good kick, but I don't know why Bigsby's in there. I don't know. I really did not like that play defensively by Reed Blankenship. You're in cover 4. Either that was cover 2 that was weird or cover 4. No, it was cover 2. He has to be back. But oh, Greg Olsen was saying it was a PI. I don't think it was. I think that was just a good football play. Hurts, pass over the middle. Oh, my God, and A.J. Brown drops it. It was a good defensive play. But that's the type of routes you need. You need over-the-middle passes. He was there for that. He just couldn't haul in the catch. But that was a good pass by Jalen Hurts, and it was over the middle, giving A.J. Brown a chance to make a play for 10-plus yards. Eagles also have the youngest defense, by the way. They're showing a graphic on the screen of that. Okay. Likely another pass here. I don't see them running on 2nd and 10 just because the running game hasn't been getting going today. And they prove me wrong. They run and they get 2 yards. See, this is the problem with the offense. They're not getting anything going. Their plays are predictable, and they look flat. They look really flat out there. Lane Johnson's questionable. That's going to be really bad for our line. Matt Pryor's out there. It's not a good start to this game. I can very much see the Eagles losing this game. I can very much see it. I mean, I predicted them to win because why would you bet against the Eagles? They've been winning crazy since the Washington game. Oh, Jalen Hurts gets rocked. Oh, my goodness. He got rocked. Who didn't do their job here? Okay, he just got through the middle. Saquon Barkley didn't get his man. He got Pryor's man, and that's Barkley's fault right there. Jalen Hurts gets rocked. I don't think that's a flag, obviously. I think that was a perfectly good hit. But if that was like Patrick Mahomes or something, that would be called. Any other quarterback in the league, not a flag, but Patrick Mahomes, it would get called a flag on. Because I've never seen Patrick Mahomes get hit that hard and not get a flag. I mean, I don't think it's a flag, but. But I'm not hating on Patrick Mahomes. I'm just hating on the NFL. All right, 10-7 Rams. All right, hopefully the Eagles' defense can come up big because the offense doesn't know how to. Let's see, go back to Twitter, see what they're saying. Eagles go 3-0. Yes, they do. Yeah, people aren't happy with the Eagles' offense either. Oh, my neck is killing me. All right, let's check in on the NFL scores. We got Vikings up 14-0. Jaguars up 7-0 against the Texans. Colts up 17-3 on the Titans. Commanders up 7-3 on the Raiders. Rams up 10-7 on the Eagles. Panthers up 7-0 against the Falcons. Steelers up 7-0 against the Patriots. Packers up 3-0 against the Browns. Jets, Bucks tied 3-3. And we got some games on. We don't have a lot of games. We only have 4 games in the 4 o'clock window, which is a little surprising. And then I thought we usually get more. And then we got Chiefs Giants tonight, which I'm really hyped for. Okay, Eagles about a punt. Braden Mann with the second punt of the game. That looks really good. It is a good punt. Back behind the 30-yard line. This flag's on the play, but the Eagles make the tackle just past the 30-yard line. Looks like Grant Calcaterra made that play. Hurts, please lock in. I need to win my fantasy. Braden, I feel you, bro. I need him to win this game. He needs to lock in. And Kevin Patullo needs to lock in. This offense is terrible. Okay. Okay. See what the flags are on the field. Still talking about what the flag is. All right. One's on the Rams. All right. Offsetting fouls. All that for offsetting fouls. You know what? Sometimes with these refs, bro, like you talk for 5 minutes just to do offsetting fouls. All right. They're showing the play where Hurts got absolutely rocked. So Matt Pryor had the guy all the way on the right. The other guy blitzed, number 2, blitzed in, and that should have been Barkley's man as the running back on the pass protection. And yeah, no, that was bad blocking by Saquon Barkley. Kyron Williams on the stretch play, and he's going to get a first down on that. Eagles need to play better, man. They just look awful right now, all around. Defense started off hot, but they've slowed down since, giving up 10 unanswered points. Okay. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 47-yard line. Motion. Run to Kyron Williams, and he's going to get stuffed by Zach Bond, a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Good play. See, Bond's the one guy playing with some fire right now. I want to see somebody else play with some fire. Aaron Rodgers has 509 career passing touchdowns now. They says the fourth most in NFL history, with his touchdown against the Patriots earlier today. Okay. 2nd and 11. Stafford coming back to pass. And Adoree Jackson's going to make the tackle on that. That was actually decent coverage by Adoree Jackson. We have not seen that a lot. That's what we like to see. You don't get a lot of good coverage by Adoree Jackson. But he got it there. All right, it's 3rd and 7. This is going to be a big stop. The Eagles need to make a play here. I'm going to call a sack right here on Matt Stafford. I see Moro Ojomo getting in there, maybe Jalen Carter. Okay, it's a weird little snap. It's going to be a deep ball. Oh, they're going to call pass interference on Quinion. Oh, no. They threw a flag. Yep. Pass interference on Quinion Mitchell. That's going to be a first down, and it's going to push the Rams well into field goal range. Let's see this here. They're going to show the replay. Quinion backing up on Davante Adams. That is pass interference. He grabbed him over the waist. Not a great play by Quinion Bay. Yeah. Wasn't great. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Rams. 12:59 left in the second quarter. Eagles got to force a field goal here. They can't let the Rams go up 10. Okay, they're stopping the run better. The running up the middle is the run defense up the middle is really good for the Eagles. The run defense outside has not been good this game. Okay. As long as they don't give up big plays on first down, I think they're going to be okay. Sorry, my mouse is bugging. Okay, it looks like they're going to run, but you never know. Handoff to Williams up the middle, and he's going to get a first down. Just as I praised the run defense up the middle, they give up a nice 7-8 yard gain. No, that was a 9-yard gain. Thank you, Eagles. Thank you for proving me wrong once again. Yeah, I don't know. This game isn't looking good right now. Oh, they're going to give it. They are going to give it 1st and 10. At first, they said third down on the screen. That was good blocking by the Rams right there, but Eagles got to make some plays. Zach Bond's the only one that's made that play today. Like, he's the only one that has made a play. Like, I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but made a play like that. Okay, so they're giving up a lot on the run. That's another 7-yard run right there. Really good running game so far for the Rams. They got to stop it if you're the Eagles. You got to stop it. You got to hope you can hold them to field goals because their running game's looking really nice right now. That was Blake Corum right there. I don't know. They just don't look... I don't know. They had a good block on Zach Bond right there. He pursued it well on the play. But nobody was there. When you're linebackers, you have to follow each other. So when one guy over pursuits or one guy gets blocked, the other guy comes in there. I think Jahad Campbell needed to get in there on that one. I'm going to start watching them better. Yeah, no, that didn't. That was a weird looking play by the linebacker. So Zach Bond was they both kind of took the right angle. That they weren't pursuing together. You have to meet them. Yeah, so they both went to the right, and Blake Corum just got up the middle. They're not beating blocks. They're not doing anything well. Okay, Rams at the Eagles' 6-yard line. They're just going to keep running it because the Eagles can't stop. Oh, they passed to Stafford, and that's going to be well over Davante Adams' head. No flag. Quinion Mitchell on the coverage. Okay. Nice that we get second down right away. Yeah, Stafford doesn't look great this game. I mean, he looks better than Jalen Hurts does, but the Rams have a good offensive game plan. Okay, 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line. They've ran 8 plays for 60 yards on this drive. They're just marching down the field, the Rams are. Okay. They're likely going to run. I don't see them trying to force some passing because the passing game hasn't really been there. And they're going to run. He's going to stay on his feet, get to about the 3-yard line. I'm going to set up a 3rd and goal. So Eagles got to make a couple big stops right here. Oh my God, this... Okay, 3rd and goal. Kyron Williams in the backfield, or is that Blake Corum? Yeah, that is Williams. Touchdown, Rams. What are they doing, man? It's going to be a flag on the play as well. Hopefully it's holding. If we could get holding. Oh, holding. Let's go. It's coming back. That is coming back. No touchdown. Oh, that is holding. The offensive lineman literally tackled Jahad Campbell. That's easy holding right there. Okay, they get that. That's big for the Eagles because it sends them back. Now they got it. They're forced to pass. They can't just run it. Okay, he's going to drop back. He's going to pass it. Oh, Cooper Jean almost got the interception, but it's going to be an incompletion. Set up a Rams field goal. Big time stop right there by the Philadelphia Eagles. Whoops. Big. We needed that. Thank God we had that holding call. I was supposed to go to Tyler Higbee right there. Cooper DeJean just couldn't get up there for the end. It was out of the back of the end zone, but DeJean almost reached up and caught that. Okay. Joshua Carty on the field goal. 2nd field goal attempt of the game. Chip shot right down the middle. It's going to be 13-7 Rams. Okay. I'll take that over a touchdown. You'll take that. It's still a one-possession game. The Eagles got to find some rhythm on offense. They haven't seemed to find anything this game. But I think they'll get something going. I hope they'll get something going. I mean, I thought the offense would have showed some life in these first few games. Oh. I need to see something out of this play caller, Kevin Patullo. He's been terrible. We need Lane Johnson back in this game. Okay, I'm just looking through Twitter. Eagles have 24 yards on 15 offensive plays. That is terrible. This is... Kevin Patullo is... Ugh. You can't, like, I hate seeing all the people that defend him. Like, I understand it's his first few games, but You don't get your first few games as an offensive coordinator on a Super Bowl winning team. You get them on a team like the Jaguars. You get it on a team like the Panthers. You don't get it on a team like the Philadelphia Eagles that are trying to win a Super Bowl. That's why you work up. I hate it when the Eagles hire people. They just give them the job. Oh, you can get the job. You've never called plays in your life before, but let's give you the job right now. And that's why we always have offenses that look like this. We did the same thing with Brian Johnson, and look where we were. We had Kellen Moore last year. He was experienced. He coached teams like the Cowboys, Chargers. And then you put him as a play caller, and he thrives, and we win a Super Bowl. It really is frustrating how the Eagles pick their coaches. I don't like it. I'm a Kevin Petula. I'm officially, if we don't get something going this game, I'm officially on the fire Kevin Petula train. I've not said fire him yet. I've been very critical of him. But if we have a rough offensive showing in this game, you can't say, oh, the Rams defense or the Chiefs defense. No, because you can score against these teams. It's not like they're wizards out there. We should have the best offensive football. Look at our guys. You have Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, one of the best O-lines in football. Saquon Barkley, and you can't score? You can't get yards? And we're bobbling kickoffs. But John Mechie makes a nice play getting up past the 25, and there's a flag on the play because there's flags on every play. Oh. 2 o'clock p.m. and I'm already getting frustrated with this team, guys. Yeah, that holding call was big to keep them from getting a touchdown. One thing I do like, though, is I have not heard Adoree Jackson yet, meaning he's been playing well. Two fouls on the play. Both on the Eagles. So, holding on Calcaterra and Jeremiah Trotter, it looks like. Half a distance to the goal, so that's going to push it back around the 12, 13 yard line. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? This is not the Super Bowl winning Eagles that I'm used to. Okay. 1st and 10. 9:08 left in the second quarter. Hurts is lining up. Where is Hurts? Oh, there he is. He's lined up under center. Barkley behind him. We got trips to the right. Is that Darius Cooper motioning over? They're going to run to Barkley, and he's going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. It's so predictable. This offense is so predictable. There's no blocking on the O-line, and they just don't have any character in their routes. Their routes are terrible. This is not a good offense. The game plan is not good. The players are good. It's the offense, the game plan. Okay. Hurts and shotgun, 2nd and 8. Hurts is going to drop back. He's going to dump it off to Barkley behind the line of scrimmage. Barkley with a stiff arm, going to get about 1 yard there. What are we doing, man? This is terrible. Like, this is so far getting more frustrating than the Chiefs game. Flag on the play. Proud. Never mind, they picked up the flag. I don't know. This offense is terrible. You can't win a Super Bowl with this offense. I'm just saying that. They have to fix something. We haven't given up a turnover. Knock on wood, we have not given up a turnover yet this season, I'm pretty sure. But if you're not going to score, what is not turning the ball over mean? All right, it's 3rd and 6. I guarantee you the Eagles are not converting because they don't know how to pass the ball. If Hurts throws it, it's going to be behind the line of scrimmage. I guarantee it. All right, no character in the routes, of course. Oh, it's a deep ball? Oh, it's almost intercepted. It's almost intercepted. What are we doing? We're going to punt again. I can't. I can't watch this offense. It's not enjoyable to watch. What are these routes? These routes are terrible. Run something over the middle. You're only 6 yards out of a first down. Why are they running? They ran like a 15-yard out and a post route on the right side. That's not going to be anything good. Defenses are going to eat that up every single time. Braden Mann with a good punt. Oh my God, up to the 45-yard line because Eagles are terrible. Oh my God, guys. I don't know what's going on. Let me know what you guys think because I absolutely hate watching this offense. The defense is fine to watch. I don't mind the defense, but the offense is absolutely terrible. Let's check in with the NFL scores. So Vikings up 17-0 on the Bengals. Let's see how Carson Wentz is doing. Carson Wentz is 5 for 8 with 50 yards and a touchdown. Not the crazy game I thought he was going to have, but... Or I thought he was going to have if they're up 17-0. Let's see. Go back to the scores. Okay, so Vikings up 17-0 on the Bengals. Jaguars are up 7-3 on the Texans. Colts are up 17-6 on the Titans. Commanders are up 10-3 on the Raiders. Rams are up 13-7 on the Eagles. Panthers are up 10-0 on the Falcons. Steelers up 14-7 on the Patriots. Packers only up 3-0 on the Browns so far. That's surprising. And then Bucks up 10-6 on the Jets. And then later today we'll have the Broncos, Chargers. We'll have the Saints, Seahawks. We'll have the Cowboys, Bears. I predicted the Bears are winning that game. I hope they do, and I hope they get their first win of the year, especially against the crappy Dallas Cowboys. Cardinals, 49ers are going to be a really good game, and then Chiefs, Giants tonight. And then tomorrow we got Lions, Ravens. That's going to be really fun to watch. Yeah, this is hard to watch. I don't know what's wrong with this team. Well, I do know what's wrong. The play calling is terrible. It's only the play calling. Just like in 2023, I think we would have been Super Bowl champions if we had a good play caller, and we don't have that. And that's the problem with having Nick Sirianni as the head coach, because he doesn't call any play. Like, he doesn't call either side of the ball. He's not a defensive play caller. He's not an offensive play caller. So we always have a revolving door at one of the coordinator positions. They got lucky because they got Vic Fangio, because he's not gonna be a head coach anymore. He's not gonna leave us, so we don't have to worry about and that's why our defense is solid. I don't have a problem with our defense right now. But our offense, we've had a new coordinator every year of Jalen Hurts' career, besides going from 2021 into 2022. And in 2022, he was an MVP candidate because he had the same play caller. If he had a consistent play caller, Jalen Hurts would be an MVP candidate. But that's the Eagles don't seem to see that, and that's why we get stuck with coordinators like Kevin Patullo and a crappy offense. Okay, Rams back at the 46-yard line, their own 46-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Kyren Williams. He's going to be busy today because the Rams' passing attack hasn't been that good. Gets a couple yards on there. Yeah, the Chiefs game should be good tonight. I hope the Giants pull off a win there, but I think the Chiefs are going to win. I don't see them starting 0-3. All right, 2nd and 6. They got about to midfield. Eagles need a stop right here because they can still go into halftime with the lead. If they get the ball back and go for a score, they should be. All right, it's going to be a pass by Stafford. He's going to go. Let's go over the middle of the field to Nakua. Cooper Jean on him, makes the tackle. It's going to be 1st and 10. See, over the middle. When you pass it over the middle, it's going to be beneficial. And I don't think the Eagles' offense realizes that. Over the middle is where you get chunk yards. Eagles are obsessed with explosive plays. Why don't you just march down the field? Why don't you just get 10-yard passes? You don't need to go for 45 yards or 5 yards every time. They pass behind the line of scrimmage or they try to throw a Hail Mary every time. It's so frustrating. Okay. Passing, they're going to go out, and Devontae's going to make the catch for about 4 yards. Okay. Eagles defense needs to stop right here. A field goal is fine. I'll take a field goal, but they can't give up a touchdown. They've been doing well with that today. Alrighty, 2nd and 6 for the Rams. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Puka Nacua has already got 4 catches for 33 yards today, more than the entire Eagles offense, by the way. It's going to be a run. That's Blake Corum on the outside. Adore Jackson with the tackle, but that will be a first down. See, the Eagles' outside containment hasn't been good this game. They need to get somebody on the outside. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't know. Last year, I know the Eagles didn't get it together until after the bye, but I don't know. These haven't been easy games to watch. All right. It's going to be a jet sweep, and it's going to be about 6 yards. See, their outside containment has not been good this game. You can't be giving up 6 yards a play, especially for running plays. You can't be doing that or you're not going to be successful. Even with all this, so, okay, the Rams have 96 rushing yards. Eagles have 28 this game. It's not going to win you a football game. I don't care about the turnover battle. When you're not getting first downs, it's not going to be beneficial. Okay. Stafford under center. I think that's Williams in the game. Williams with the carry. He's not going to get anything there, maybe about a yard, but he's still a few yards behind the first down line. Alrighty. Let's see. Hopefully we can do something here. Hopefully. Eagles have 27 total yards, by the way. Rams have 192. Passing yards, the Eagles have 0, and the Rams have 89. Incompletion. It's going to be 4th down. I don't know if they're going to go for it. They might go for it, or they might just kick a field goal. Okay, they're going to settle for the field goal. And if they make this, they'll only be up 9. It's going to be a 2-score game, but it's way better than giving up a tutty right here. Okay. Joshua Carty, 2 for 2 today on field goal opportunities. 3 for 3 in kicks in total. Let's see. That's going to be right down the middle, 16-7. New score for this game. Okay, so let's hope that the Eagles do something offensively because they've looked dead so far. Okay, let's check in what Twitter's saying with this offense. This terrible, terrible offense. Total net yards, Rams 152, Eagles 24. I really did not think we were going to go back to the 2023 offense. I saw these same exact tweets for the so predictable, routes are terrible. Ugh. What else we got? Eagles have 2 wide receivers to one side and both run out routes. What the hell is this offensive scheme? Yeah, it's exactly what they do. Let's see. Let's see. Kevin Patullo is handcuffing this offense man on real. Exactly. He's holding this offense back with his play calling. What are we doing? Giving OCs a job that they shouldn't get. This offense can't play without Lane Johnson. Barkley made a huge mistake. It's not really the players. Players will make mistakes here and there. It's overall, it's the offensive fault. I'm like really. It's bad that I get super excited to watch this offense just for the fact that I want to see if we don't mess up now. Like, this is not good. The Rams have also gotten way better starting field position than us. They've been averaging start on the 35. We've averaged on the 28. That's because our special teams isn't as strong. Another bobble on Tank Bigsby. And we're going to start at the 14-yard line. Why is Tank Bigsby out there? Like, oh my God. Why is he there? Like, why is he out on the field? He bobbles everything. You don't want that as a returner. Just put Cooper DeJean back there or something. Alrighty, let's see what this offense can do. Because they've been terrible. Give me a pass over the middle of the field. I have not seen one. I've only seen one, but it was incomplete. Jalen Hurts is 3 for 7, 18 yards. Hurts under center. Jahan Dotson motioning over. He's going to pass it. And everyone's running deep. Everyone is running deep, and they give it to Barkley, and he gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. You cannot make this up. Like, you actually cannot make this up. There's a flag on the field. Let's see. Hopefully it's on Kevin Petula. It's like, it's so predictable. Okay, personal foul on A.J. Brown. That should have been on Emmanuel Forbes. That should not have been on A.J. Brown. He was blocking, and then they both were hitting each other. But Forbes started it. All right, 1st and 10. No, it's not 1st and 10. What is it now? It's like 1st and 20, right? No, 2nd and 16. Oh, he just gets a couple yards back. Okay. We're going to hand it off to Barkley. He spins, and why is he not running outside? 1 yard on the play. Good job, Kevin Petula. Now we're going to throw a screen pass or run the ball and have to punt it for the 5th time in a row, or whatever that was. 4th, 5th time in a row? This offense sucks. Dude, I would never wish watching this Eagles offense on my worst enemy. This might be more frustrating than the Brian Johnson offense. All right, we're going to pass, it looks like. Let's see where I want to see where the receivers are going. Oh, no, we're going to run it with Barkley, and he's going to get about 6 yards there. But, you know, it doesn't help when it's 3rd and 16. So we're going to punt it again. Good job, Eagles. Good job. Playing well. Good play calls. Good play calls. I'm almost at that fire Kevin Petula point. Almost there. Not there yet, but... I'm like baffled. Like, I don't know what to think about this offense. Like, how are they so bad? Somebody said, screw it, I'm here now, and it's a fire kit from Petulo. I'm not there yet, because I hate hopping off so early. But, I'm gonna get there after this game, most likely. I'm just reading through Twitter, guys. Why subject Saquon Barkley to hit on a play that's a give-up run anyway on 3rd and 18? Ask Kevin Petulo. Bro just said he misses Brian Johnson. LMAO, I can't with some of y'all. Gentry system run. No, this is not the Eagles. Nothing more on the Eagles. Let's see what else they have for the Eagles on Twitter. Okay. They're in Eagles territory, so Rams are starting with great field position every single drive, and we have terrible special teams, so. Okay. Rams are at the Eagles 48. And he's just going to absolutely destroy the Eagles defense with a 12-yard run. Oh, yep. I'm going to say it. I don't think the Eagles are winning anymore. They're not winning this game. Jack Bond missed a tackle right there. Very uncharacteristic. Pass by Stafford. He's going to pass outside, and that's going to be a completion. Quinion Mitchell there for the tackle on Devontae Adams. But still going to get about 6-7 yards. 6-7. We are good at punting because we suck. We suck. 2nd and 2. Oh, my goodness. Run, and we're going to stuff him on the run. All right, if we can stuff him here, force them to another field goal, we got to get something going on offense. Because we get the ball back to start the second half, which we needed that desperately. There's only 30 seconds left in the half. The Rams haven't used any timeouts. They're going to pass. It's going to be an incompletion with 14 seconds to go. They're going to have to kick a field goal. Yeah, they're going to kick the field goal with 14 seconds left. Yeah, Stafford has not. You want to force the Rams to pass as much as they can because the running game is absolutely killing the Eagles' defense. Adoree Jackson didn't have good coverage on that. 46-yard attempt for Joshua Carty. It's his 4th field goal attempt of the game. He's made 51, 28, and 33, and he's going to bang that one in just inside the left upright. It's going to be 19-7 Rams with 10 seconds to go in the game. Eagles are just going to get it and probably kneel, I would assume. Wasn't a great kick, but it got in there. Oh my goodness. Why are we so terrible? This Eagles team really pisses me off. I honestly feel like I could draw up better plays than Kevin Patullo can. It's not that hard. Like, you get paid to do this. And you can't do that. I just don't understand it. Okay, he's going to kick it off. And it's going to be a touchback. So, they might try to go... They might try to actually... Hey, Chiefs got a field goal with 13 seconds left in that AFC champion. No, that was a divisional game. AFC divisional game a few years ago. Eagles might try to get it, but they can't pass. They can't run. They can't do anything, actually. They might just try to chuck one up deep because they'll start at the 35, I believe. Nope, they're going to kneel because they know the offense is not good enough. And the boos are going crazy in Lincoln Financial Field. And why wouldn't they? Because this offense is terrible. Oh my god, I can't do it with this team. They are so bad. Their offense is so terrible. And this is not just being a negative fan. They have -1 passing yards, 34 total yards. Third down conversions, they're 0 for 6. You can't win when you have bad coaches. Like, you just can't win when you have bad coaches. Okay, they're showing some highlights. Baker Mayfield. Imagine having a team who could call good plays. Oh, I would love that. I like the Bucs white throwbacks. Those are really cool. That's what the Eagles needed to bring back the throwback Kelly Green, like the white ones. The white Kelly Greens. I forgot Jaden Daniels was out today. So Marcus Mariota is in the game. (17-10) Commanders against the Raiders as they go into the second half. Bryce Young looks like he's doing really good. 10-0 at half. Panthers over the Falcons. All right, they're showing the Vikings and Bengals. I want to see some Carson Wentz highlights. Jake Browning played really good against the Vikings whenever he played against them. That was an interception. Oh, Isaiah Rodgers, you know, we should have signed him. He got an 87-yard interception, pick 6. 17-3 now, Vikings. At the 2-minute warning. Okay. Steelers, Patriots. Highlights are being shown. (14-7) at the half. Ow. Okay. Colts, Titans. I really like Cam Ward, though. I think he's going to be really good when the Titans eventually get good. Oh, bad interception. Bad pick six by Cam Ward, though. So they're down 17-6 against the Colts as we go into the half. Texans, Jaguars, divisional matchup. Who was that for the touchdown? Bashal Tootin. Halftime, Packers are only up 3-0 against the Browns. That is surprising. Jordan Love's 10 for 13 and only 65 yards, though. I just don't understand. Like, I don't know if they're not allowed to, like, these analysts, I don't know if they're not allowed to talk bad about the coaches, but they always find other ways to, like, to blame on why the Eagles offense is doing so bad. There's one reason as to why the Eagles offense is this bad, and that's because the coordinators are terrible. Well, not the coordinators. The offensive coordinator. Vic Fangio is great. The offensive coordinator is terrible. And they never mention, like, oh, like, the play calling. It's never the play calling. It's always something the players need to do better. You cannot win a football game. Like, you cannot win football if you have coordinators setting you up for failure. Yeah, Jared Verse is talking a lot of smack. I really hope they slap him in his face today. I hate Jared Verse. He talks too much. $19-7 at halftime. This is disgusting. Terrible, terrible effort by the Eagles in that first half. Let's see what Twitter's saying. Twitter's probably going crazy on them right now. Let's see the Eagles post. Okay, having an offense this talented and being this poop is criminal. If Howie and Nick don't have a conversation about this, then they aren't serious about winning. Stop sugarcoating and fix the effing problem. Offense is a true disaster, and it's time to fire Patullo. Needs a change ASAP. Hurts 17 passing yards. Y'all need a QB. Fire Patullo. Playing like that is exactly how you lose to soft California team. Looks like they're chilling on that ring and decided not to show up today. If you fire Patullo at halftime, you might actually have a chance. Seriously, get rid of this guy. There's no excuse for this offense looking the same and these being the plays you're calling. Terrible showing on offense, just bad. Don't want to call for Patullo's job this early, but there's clearly a problem and it has to be fixed. Let's see what people replied to him. No, he needs to go early. Don't keep him all season like Brian Johnson. He's had enough time. He's buns. Eagles draw up something on offense that's not an RB run on 3rd and 67 challenge. Fire Kevin Patullo, even if we somehow come back and win this game. Man, this team loses a few players and they just fall apart. Clearly, the OC needs to grow a pair of balls. Fire Kevin Patullo. Check the team bus. They might still be on there. Putting in work. Fire Patullo. Patullo better be out of the stadium by the end of halftime. It's terrible, guys. It is absolutely terrible. Fire Patullo, you effing idiots. You're ruining the season. Effing terrible. Bums, get this Kevin guy out of the OC. I genuinely don't understand how we didn't learn from our mistakes in 2023. Hand a top 3 roster to a guy who's never called to play at any level of the game, and you expected him to compete with coordinators who have been doing this for a decade. Oh my god. This is absolutely terrible, guys. This Eagles offense is so terrible. Not there yet. I'm not at the fire Kevin Patullo yet, but he is looking like Brian Johnson out there. I told myself I would never bring that name up again. And here we are. He's back. 4 consecutive 3-and-outs that the Eagles had. I wonder if the Eagles lose this game, it might be beneficial for them because they might realize that they had, like last year we needed to lose before we kind of put things together. And if we're winning these games all the time, are we going to get complacent? That's what I'm starting to think. Like if you just if you keep winning these crappy games, yeah, you're still winning, but you're not it doesn't, if we win this game, unless the second half is crazy good on offense, I just don't see us this is the 2023 Eagles again. You don't know how, I was so not confident in this Eagles team in 2023. Going into that Bucs playoff game, I think I predicted them to win the game, but I'm a biased Eagles fan. But they were ugly. They were terrible for that second half of the season. But they didn't really address any problems because they were doing well winning these games at the beginning of the season. It's not a recipe. What they have going right now is not a recipe for success. Last year, they got things fit, even in the beginning of the season last year when we were doing terrible. We weren't doing good. We were 2-2 going into the week 5 bye. But the eye test. The eye test is really big, and it told you that the Eagles could be a solid team if they put some things together. This is just a disaster. There's nothing here. And it starts to make you wonder, are they going to get this thing together? I know they're 2-0, but their defense has helped them. It's you need to get a good offensive going. I mean, I really like Nick Sirianni. I think the guys play great behind him. But when you don't call plays as a coordinator, you're not going to do well. You're always going to have a revolving door at the offensive coordinator position, and that's what hurts you. That's what the Eagles have. They don't have consistency at the offensive coordinator spot. People don't understand that literally Shane Steichen was the only coordinator Jalen Hurts had for 2 years. And the second year of that, he was second in Super Bowl. He was second in MVP voting, and he just barely lost the Super Bowl to a crazy Chiefs team. Not the Chiefs that just barely gets into the playoffs. No, this was a crazy good Chiefs team. Ugh. All right, we should be getting back to the action soon. Let's hope. Let's hope we're not terrible. Oh, at least we have the Phillies. At least we have the Phillies, guys. It's pretty bad when we're saying that. It used to be at least we have the Eagles when the Phillies would play. Now it's at least we have the Phillies. And the playoffs are starting soon. 9 days until the MLB playoffs start. And 9 days till my birthday. But the Phillies won't start until October 4th. Bro, show the A. Show the game. Mateo, I can't show the game. You know that. My streamy stopped working. Yo, use methstreams.dad. You'll thank me later. Let me methstreams.dad. That should work. How can you go from winning a Super Bowl to even playing like this? Other teams are playing just fine. We can't even get a first down. It's because of their offensive coordinator. This is what the national media doesn't like to put out there. It's all on the offensive coordinator. This was the same offense we've had the last 3 years. And it only seems to work when you have a competent coordinator. Because you can't win when you have a bit. Teams can, let's see. If you're a good coach, you can lose. You can win and you can lose with a good coach. But if you have a bad coach, you can't win. Okay, we're back to the action. We're getting the ball back. We need to score a touchdown on this drive, and that's another bobble on the kickoff. We're starting at the 9-yard line. This is, you can make this stuff up. You actually can't make this stuff up. Like, I don't care how weird Joshua Carty kicks this ball. You just can't make this up. That's 4 bobbles on kickoffs today. God. All right, let's see what the offense is here. I'm going to just pay attention to the receivers. All right, you have something over the middle, but they decide to go with Barkley on a speed out, and it gets like 2 yards. Good job. Good job. 3 yards, actually. My fault. Who is our OC, bro? It's Kevin Patullo, bro. He's so bad. It is actually terrible. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Hurts dropping back. Fumble. No, it looks like we're on it. It looks like we're on it. Should be the Eagles' ball. Oh, it's the Rams' ball. Oh my God, Hurts fumbles. And there you go. You lose in the turnover. Or no, it's the turnover battle's tied now. 1-1. But that's, you can't win with this offense. Because they're so conservative. They're like, oh, let's not lose the turnover battle. Let's not. You know, then when you turn the ball over, you lose the game. That was a great play by Jared Verse. How did we not fall on that? Oh my God. Jurgens, you gotta fall on that. Now, like, I don't know how much I could blame that one on the offensive coordinator. Maybe if Hurts had an open receiver, it would work. But yeah, Hurts can't drop that. He can't. But there you go, Nick Sirianni. You wanted to protect the football. When you lose it one time, you're going to lose this game. And now the Rams are set up a great field position at the 10-yard line. They're just going to run the ball down our throats the rest of this game. Okay, they're going to pass it out, and that's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown by Kyren Williams, and the Rams are up by 3 scores now, I believe. Yeah, they're up 18 right now. And with the extra point, they'll be up 19. I don't know what they were doing. That's... Oh, my God. There's 3 guys that could have made that play, and nobody was there. Okay. Let's say we're going to get the ball back at least. Extra point, we're right down the middle, 26-7. So let's see if we can do anything on offense now. Like anything at all, hopefully. The Rams are just a good franchise. They're just... Really bad play by Hurts, giving up that fumble. You can't fumble there. I'm at a loss for words, guys. I don't know what is wrong with this team. It's so bad. 26-7, bro. Like, are you absolutely kidding me? You're down 9. Like, you're not gonna win this game. You can't. Like, the offense has not put anything together, and now you need to make up a 19-point deficit in the second half. You can't win. Can't win like this. See, that's why I don't like how people say, like, oh, you find a way to win the game. You still find a way to win the game. But that doesn't mean anything. Like, sometimes other teams make mistakes. You won the Cowboys game because Cowboys and I think the offense played fine against the Cowboys. But they could have played a little bit better, and what helped them win was the CeeDee Lamb dropping those 2 balls. The Chiefs made some mistakes. Patrick Mahomes wasn't great. Kelsey dropped that and led to the Andrew Makuba interception. that's how you're finding ways to win games. You're not finding ways to win games because you're playing so good yourselves. You're fine because like you're playing a little bit better than the other team. But when the other team plays good, like the Rams are, you're not gonna get anything. And that's what. So we're gonna start off this season 2-1, and hopefully it puts something into their brains that we need to play better, and we need to call better plays. And then we got the Bucks next week. I completely forgot about that. We're gonna start off 2-2 again, guys, because we can't beat the Bucks. The Bucks absolutely own us. And then we play. There's a chance we can really start off 2-3, because the Broncos are really solid too. Or their defense is really solid, especially, and any competent defense will destroy us, because we are so bad on offense. I don't know. Maybe this is what they need. Maybe if they lose some games, they're going to fire their crappy coordinator or fix something on offense, because this is literally the 2023 offense all over again. And I'm trying not to be a negative fan, but this is not just being negative. This is just stating the facts of what is presented to us. You can't tell me that this offense has any potential. And I guarantee you're going to go 3 and out and punt it again. Joshua McCarty kicks it off. Let's see if we get another fumble. And we get another fumble on the kick return. I am so sick of this team. Gets only to the 20-yard line. The Rams have started at the 40-yard line and before, like, every single drive. And you want to know what we've done? We started behind the 20 every single time, because we don't know how to field a kickoff. Oh my God. I can't stand this. This is way more frustrating than the Chiefs game, by the way. Like, I thought you guys might have thought the Chiefs game I was going crazy. This is way worse. I'm done. I'm literally done with this team, bro. Okay, let's see what they do. Okay, Jalen Hurts going to pass. Oh, that's going to be a catch to A.J. Brown. His first catch of the game in the third quarter. About 9 yards. And they're going to give a standing ovation for this offense. I finally found out how to get something. Hurts reached 20 passing yards, by the way. But that's still I don't like the out routes. I like stuff over the middle. Okay, Barkley's going to get it. Barkley's going to get a first down. We've got a first down for the first time since the first drive of the game. We did it, guys. We did it. We're back. We're not back. All right. Let's see I just want to see some competence and some potential in this offensive drive. It's going to be a handoff to Barkley. Barkley's going to make a move, and he's going to get about 7 yards right there. Nice little run. Okay, we're moving. We're moving a little bit. If you can score a touchdown here, I'll feel a lot better. I won't feel good because we're still down 19 points, but I'll feel better. I just want to see something. Hurts is going to do a designed run, gets a block, and he's going to get the first down too. And there's going to be a flag on the play. I wonder who that's on. Hopefully it's not a holding on the Eagles. But you got 2 first downs in a row. You love that. You love that. It's pretty bad when I'm cheering for first downs now. Not even touchdowns. Never mind. Can't. 2 holdings on the Eagles. So 2nd and 1,000,000 because we decided to hold. It's Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson with holds. Yeah, that's a hold. That's a clear hold. That's a clear hold. You can't do that in the NFL. Joe Davis said something beautiful. He said, even in this, like, there's a spotlight on Kevin Patullo, And wait, I'll say it after this play. Hurts goes deep. A.J. Brown with a deep completion. No way. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry, guys. A.J. Brown, he bobbled it, but he made the catch. He made the catch. Oh, my God. Yeah, he made the catch. Woo! We might be back. We might be back, chat. But Joe Davis said that there's a spotlight on Kevin Patullo, and even with the slow start last year, they never looked this bad. Oh, my God! Touchdown, Jalen Hurts! Oh, my goodness. Over the middle. Dallas Goedert with the touchdown. Oh, my God. What have I been saying all game? Throw it over the middle, and they do that, and they get a touchdown. How hard is it? How hard is it? You run plays over the middle, and you're going to get it. Dallas Goedert with a nice post route, and he just gets in there for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts looked good on this drive. Passing, he looked good. Okay, we did something on this drive. Let's see if Jake Elliott can sink the extra point. And if you get a quick stop on defense, you're back in this game. The hold is good, and Jake Elliott right down the middle. 26-14, 12-point game. Okay, and Jalen Hurts showing some excitement. I like that. I like that drive. That we have not seen that good of a drive yet this season. That was our best drive of the year so far. Okay, if they can build off of that, see, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see I needed to see something, and I got something. That was great by Jalen Hurts. He made some big throws, and he put the Eagles in a position to thrive. Okay, wait, let me pull up. I need to pull up the stats as the game goes on and stuff. So let me just pull that up for you guys real quick. Because during the breaks, we could talk about stats as well. That's the Eagles we like to see. You called it. Use them. See, using them as like, I know this from being a linebacker, covering the middle of the field is the hardest thing you can do. If you pass outside all the time, that's easy to pursue and easy to put. You can use the sideline as your friend. You're in no man's land in the middle of the field. So if they're running slants over the middle, it's really tough for the linebackers to make those plays, especially because they're always thinking run first. So when you get plays over the middle, especially like the one Dallas Goedert ran, it's beautiful. Because if you're running cover 2, that play is going to get beaten every time. Okay. Let's pull up the Eagles game on the stats. Okay. Let me pull up these stats real quick for you guys. Okay. Jalen Hurts, 8 for 12, 99 yards. He's looking better. He has a 119.8 passer rating. You like to see that. Barkley's not doing much in the running game yet, 23 yards. But A.J. Brown, 2 receptions for 46 yards. Okay. Hopefully we're getting back, guys. Hopefully we're getting back. Okay. I want to see a nice drive for the Eagles on defense right here. If you could get a good defensive drive, we're back. We're back. See, this is why I'm not jumping on the Kevin Patullo train just yet. Just yet, because I knew there could have been something. Good kick by Jake Elliott. Okay, they're still going to start above the 31-yard line, but a good kick by Elliott. All right. Okay, now we can have some more excitement because we know that the Eagles have something in there. It's not just a hate watch anymore. All right, here we go. 26-14 Rams. 1st and 10. Still got 11:33 left in the third quarter. Stafford under center. He's going to pass, and it's going to be out to Nakua, and he's going to get the first down. Adoree Jackson on the coverage was right there. Not a great play by him, but he's been playing okay this game. Alrighty here. Let's go. Come on. See if Vic Fangio can draw something good up right here. We need like a sack or something. I don't think we've had a sack yet today. The Eagles have a great defensive line, but they haven't been getting to the quarterback. Kyron Williams, got to tackle him, guys. 5-yard run right there. On run plays, you need to hold them to 3 yards. That's what I always say. 3 yards or less, it's a successful play, because if they run that every time, they're not going to get the first down. All right. We need someone to make a play. Zach Ball's the only one that has made one of those plays today. With the interception, he's had some big tackles. I have not seen that out of anyone else yet today. Like a big tackle for loss or something. Okay, so they're going to hand it off again, and they're going to stop him at the 50-yard line. He gets about maybe another yard there, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Yeah, 3rd and 2. Big stop coming right here. We need a big stop. Got to get this here. Got to get this stop. Come on, Eagles. Let's go defense. Come on. Got to do something. Okay. They're changing the play. They're throwing an audible. They see something. Looks like they're passing. They're going to pass. They're going to set up the pass. Stafford's look. Oh, my God. Stafford better not run for a first down. Jordan Davis is there. Gets him out of bounds. Great play by Jordan Davis. Beating Stafford to the outside. Oh, we almost got the sack there. But great play by Jordan Davis. Absolutely beautiful play. That's a big guy moving. Who was there almost there for the sack? Somebody was almost there for the sack. That was Jalix Hunt almost there, and they tripped. But Jordan Davis getting outside, stopping Stafford from getting anything. I don't know if they're going to go for it. They're going to punt. Eagles forced a punt. Great drive defensively by the Philadelphia Eagles. And that's going to be the first punt of the day for the Rams. Not a great punt, but Dotson's going to make the catch around the 13-yard line. Beautiful. Now, let's see if the offense can build on that. They got one good drive, but we're only going to praise them so much for that drive. They got to do it again. If they could do it again, we're looking good. We're only down 12. You need 2 touchdowns and you're back in this game. Alrighty, guys. Alright, so let's check some more stats up in here. We got Jihad Campbell's leading the team with 5 total tackles. Cooper DeJean has 5 as well. Both have 3 solo tackles. Zach Ball has 4. But he also has 2 passes deflected and the interception, so he's been playing really well. Adoree Jackson, I want to... Oh, no, Cooper DeJean has 6 now. And Zach Ball has 5 as well. They just updated it. Adoree Jackson has 5 as well, but he's also giving up too much in terms of yardage. I want to see if I could pull up advanced stats. Advanced live NFL stats, because I want to see it doesn't tell you how many yards they give up. Maybe next gen stats will tell me. Are they free? Okay. No, I don't know how to use next gen stats. I want live stats that are like advanced. That'll tell me like, oh, this player is giving up this much. No, I think next gen stats is the only thing. It's stats. Game center. Okay, bang. Okay. Defensive pass rush. So they're saying Jalix Hunt is the best for the Eagles right now in this game. Let's see it. Let's see what the offense has. 8:43 left in the third. There's so much time left in this game. They have plenty of time. They're in an ace formation. Hurts dropping back. They got nothing over the middle though. They're going to throw that away. They had nothing over the middle. Dallas Goedert stopped on the right side, and they had 3 guys going deep. Not a good play call. Off to a bad start on this drive. You need at least one person over the middle on every play, in my opinion. That's how you get guys open. I need another good drive because that one drive means nothing to me if we're not going to be consistent. 2nd and 10. We're almost in a must-pass situation. Like, the Saquon Barkley has not been, the O-line is not blocking properly today. Or you had something over the middle, and you get, the good defense there on Emmanuel Forbes on A.J. Brown. That was good. That was a good play, though. That play was drawn up well. You had something going over the middle. You had A.J. Brown off to the side. That was just a really good defensive play by Emmanuel Forbes. The throw was on the money. Brown just couldn't haul it in. So 3rd and 10. Let's see if they could convert. But I want to see a pass over the middle. I don't want to see Barkley with a little swing pass. That's not how you convert. I don't want a screen pass either. Don't give me a screen pass. They got something over the middle. They got... Beautiful. Over the middle. Devontae Smith. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's how you convert. That's how you move the change. Over the middle. Devontae Smith over the middle. I don't know how that might have been 20 yards, 15 yards. And they had him in motion at first. Like, they need to just be dynamic in their play calls. They had Jahan Dotson go over the AJ Brown in the middle, and they ran 3 guys over the middle in different levels, and you make a big completion. That's how you win a football game. All right, now you can start trying to run with Barkley. Oh, they're going to pass with Hurts. You have Jahan Dotson over the middle. He's wide open. Throw it to him. Yes, he throws it to him. Bang. Nice little 7-yard gain for Jahan Dotson. Beautiful play. If he kept, like, his route, if his route was a slant and he kept running, that could have been, like, a really big gain. But he was supposed to stay where he was because nobody was on that side of the field. The only reason they got tackled is because he had to stop. But, yeah, they have guys going over the middle of the field, which I love to see. 2nd and 3. They're going to fake it, and they're going to go over the middle. Oh, that was a good pass. Devontae Smith just couldn't haul it in. There's flags on the field. Let's hope that is against the Rams. Cam Kitchens, is it on? Let's see it. That was a dot by... Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's on Cam Kitchens. Yeah, no. Devontae Smith always gets, like, blown up. Okay. First down. We'll take it. But that was a good fake by... And that was a dot, low-key. Smith, he just looked like he was a little hesitant to go for that. But that was a dot, in my opinion. Okay. Hurts is 10 for 16, 122 yards, and a touchdown pass with no interceptions. He does have the fumble, but... Okay. Let's see if they hand it off to Barkley. They will. Barkley's going to go outside, right behind Matt Pryor. Oh, my God. Barkley just had a weird little jump, and he gets... I don't know if he got the first down. He might be a yard short. But good running and good blocking. Good lead blocking by Matt Pryor right there. This offense is looking different. Great blocking by Tyler Steen. Okay. I would just run it, get the first down. All right, they're going to pass. Let's see what he's got. Thrown outside. He's got John Mechie for the first down. Hurts is playing well today besides that fumble. Okay. They got trips to the right. 3 wide receivers. I don't know where Dallas Goedert is. He might be on the left side. He is blocking on the left side. He's on the line. They're going to run with Barkley. He's going to break it, and he's going to get a first down about the 20-yard line. This offense looks different, guys. This is what you want. This is what you want to see. The play calling has gotten a lot better by Kevin Patullo. And I don't know if it's Kevin Patullo. I don't know if it's Nick Sirianni making some play calls in there. I don't know if it's Jalen Hurts making some play calls in there. But it's looking a lot better. It's going to be another run by Barkley. Doesn't get anything there. Maybe about a yard. Okay. Empty set for Hurts. 2nd and 9. See if they can get something over the middle here. Something's over the middle. And it goes to A.J. Brown. Gets about 6. See? When you throw over the middle, when you have guys over the middle, you're going to have success in the NFL. I'm sorry. I just don't know how they didn't know this earlier. Hurts is passing really well. 12 for 18, 136 yards, and a touchdown. And we're about 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Okay. 3rd and 4. I mean, a field goal isn't the end of the world, but I really want them to go for the touchdown right here. Okay. Hurts dropping back. He makes the throw. Devontae Smith, I don't know if he has forward progress, I believe. They're going to call it short. Devontae Smith had the first down, but he kind of ran back. What the... I don't know if they were going to give him forward progress because he had it and he kind of ran back. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, tush push time coming, though. He's right there. He's just short. Fourth and 1. All right, gotta convert here. Gotta convert. They got it. They got it. Whew. Big convert right there. Big conversion. I thought he reached at the end. That reach at the end really helped Hurts right there. Okay, 1st and goal. Let's see if they could get something going here. Get a touchdown. Run with Barkley. He's going to get stopped. I don't know. I didn't like how they had that set up. It didn't look really good. They really started moving the ball. Yeah, I mean, bro, I don't know what they were doing at the beginning of the game, but they started moving the ball well. And I was saying, like, I mean, we played linebacker together. Like, running over balls over the middle of the field, like those are the harder ones. Like when receivers are coming over the middle of the field, that's when it gets hard. If you're running outside, you can just push them. You can use the sideline as your friend. You can't do that in the middle of the field. You're in no man's land. So they weren't doing that. They weren't throwing anybody over the middle of the field. Okay, 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line. I'm envisioning another Dallas Goedert over the middle. To A.J. Brown. They're going to call push off. They didn't call push off. Touchdown, A.J. Brown. No way. Woo! First touchdown of the year for AJ. I'm surprised they didn't call a push off right there. But I guess Puka, or what's his name? Was it Puka? No, Devontae Adams earlier in the game. That looked like a huge push off, though. No, I don't know. That was maybe a little bit of a flop. Touchdown, A.J. Brown, though. Bang, Hurts with 2 passing touchdowns today. And he has not thrown an interception yet this season. Okay. Let's see if Jake Elliott can get this extra point. He's been perfect all year. Knock on wood. Down the middle, Jake Elliott. Oh, my goodness. He's back. 26-21. The Eagles are back. Got to get another big defensive stop, though, or at least hold him to a field goal. Hopefully Hurts is back, too, because that'll be big. Great play calling by Kevin Patullo the last 2 drives. I'm very impressed by him. Very impressed. That looked really good. Okay. Let's see the new stats. Okay, So Hurts is outperforming Stafford this game. Hurts is 14 for 20, 148 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Stafford's 10 for 19, 119 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Hurts is 1 for 1 in throws. Wait, hold up. In the middle of the field, Hurts is 3 for 4 for 54 yards. To the left side, he's 5 for 6, 24 yards. To the right side, he's wait, that doesn't make sense. He has 6 incompletions. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, guys. Next gen stats are very confusing. I'm trying to. Maybe they just didn't load yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it says he is. What? No, this makes no sense. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, we look a lot better, guys. We look a lot better. Oh, here we go. Here's better stats. You know, next gen, I don't understand how to use that. We're just going to go back to the regular NFL stats. Let's just go on ESPN. Then they might be better. Jake Elliott with a bad kickoff, shy of the landing zone. So it's going to come out to the 40, I think. Oh, no. They did not blow the ready for play whistle yet. Okay. Okay, so the Eagles get back within 5 points still in the third quarter. We were down 19 points in this game. That's just a great comeback effort so far. But you got it. The defense has to clutch up a little bit for us. Wait, no, what happened to my... Oh, my fault, guys. Good kick by Jake Elliott. Caught at the, 2-yard line. Out to the 30-yard line. Okay. It must have been a good locker room. Well, I think it was after that fumble is what really got them, because the fumble came that they had bad play calling on the first drive after halftime. I think it was really that fumble that kind of that kind of like motivated them. And Hurts realized, like, once Hurts makes a mistake, he really doesn't want to make another one. Like in the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl that we lost, he made the fumble, and people always dog on him for that, but he made the fumble, and then he was great the rest of the game. And you can do that as a quarterback. You can make mistakes, but it's how you come back, and he's come back really well. Hurts is motivating his guys on the sideline. Looks like he's talking to Kevin Patullo. Yep. Let's hope he's... Jalen Hurts is probably saying some like, hey, let's do some of this. Let's do some of that. Which you love to see. Okay. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for the Los Angeles Rams. Eagles got like 6 guys on the D-line right now. It's going to be a handoff to Kyren Williams, and he's only going to get about 3-4 yards there. Okay, if you could get the ball back, then this is looking good for the Eagles. Commanders had a 90-yard punt return by Jalen Lane. Touchdown. 27-10 over the Raiders. They're playing really well without Jaden Daniels. We'll go through the scores at the next commercial break for you guys. Okay. Looks like they're going to pass 2nd and 6. Eagles are in pass defense right now. Okay, looks like Rams are going to use a timeout. That's really big for us as they have to burn one of them. Yeah, let's just go through some of these, the box score right now. Hurts has a 124.6 passer rating. He has taken 3 sacks this game. The O-line hasn't been their best. But he is outperforming Matt Stafford. Saquon Barkley's 13 carries, 45 yards. He's been doing better. Jalen Hurts, 6 carries, 22 yards. For receiving-wise, A.J. Brown's 4 receptions, 61 yards, and a touchdown. His longest is that 38-yard catch he had. Devontae Smith, 4 yards. Hold up. Devontae Smith, 4 catches, 35 yards with that long of 16. Dallas Goedert, 1 catch for 33 yards, and it was that touchdown. John Mechie has a catch, John Dotson has a catch, and Saquon Barkley has 3 catches for 4 yards. Hurts has that fumble. Cooper DeJean is leading the team in tackles along with Adoree Jackson, but I don't like when a cornerback is 5 tackles or is second on the team in tackles. Not a recipe for winning. Okay, let's see. Stafford under center, 2nd and 6. They got motion. He doesn't see anything open. Carter's there, and they make the completion, but it's behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to lose about a yard or 2. This Eagles defense is putting things together. Is this the minor? No, that's all you, Otenil. That's all you. Okay, 3rd and 7. Must-pass situation for the Rams. I would love it if we can come back and beat this team. Shut Jared Verse up. That would be so great. Okay, they got trips to the left. It's going to be a pass. Oh, and what a catch by Nacua. That's going to be a 1st down. Oh, that was such a low pass. It was a catch, right? Stafford took the... Wait, did they say this was incomplete? Okay, it was a bobbled pass. I would give that a catch. I mean, it was close. But they said it was an incompletion. Let's see. So he kind of bobbles it, but it doesn't hit the ground there. I don't know. That's close. That's close. Replay assist said it's an incompletion. The ref said it was a completion. That's a catch. I'd give it a catch. He had his hand under it the whole time. At least it looks like. I don't know if it ever touched the ground, actually. That would have been big for the Eagles if he dropped that, though. I mean, the Eagles this drive, they just don't want to... they don't want to give up a touchdown. They want to keep this a 1-score game. All right, let's look at the other scores around the league. You got the Vikings are crushing the Bengals 34-13. Let's check out Carson Wentz is doing real quick. Player stats. 12 for 18, 146 yards, and a touchdown for Carson Wentz. Jordan Mason's really doing good that game. Okay, let's get back to the action. Jaguars up 10-3 on the Texans at the end of the third quarter. Colts up 34. Danny Dimes is cooking this year. 17 for 24, 219 yards and a touchdown for Daniel Jones. Colts are going to go 3-0 on the year, barring a big Titans comeback. Commanders up 34-10 on the Vikings are up 40-3 now on the Bengals. That's just insane. I thought that was going to be a lot closer of a game with both backup quarterbacks in. Commanders up 34-10 on the Raiders. Rams up 26-21 on the Birds. Panthers up 20-0 on the Falcons at the end of the third quarter. Steelers still up 14-7 on the Patriots. Packers only up 10-0 on the Browns. And the Bucks are up 23-6 on the Jets. And we haven't started any of the 4 o'clock games yet. So that's what we got right now in terms of the NFL scores around the league. They shut all the streams down, so I'm here. Hey, welcome, man. Welcome. I'll try to get my best play-by-play for you. Okay. And then, yeah, so let's look at some of our defensive stats. You haven't seen a lot of Andrew Makuba this game. I was hoping to see more of him after that big game against the Chiefs. I wanted to see more Josh Uche because I love that guy. But yeah, I want to see Adoree Jackson's passing stats because I don't know how good he's. I don't think he's doing that great in coverage today, but I think he's doing fine. Okay, back from commercial break. What did they? Okay, they ruled it a completion. That's what I expected. It didn't look like it touched the ground, but I'm just play by play. Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm gonna keep it up. Hopefully we're gonna see Eagles win. But yeah, that was a completed pass by the Rams right there. Good catch by Nacua. Stafford gonna pass. He's going deep over the middle of the field to Nacua. That's gonna get them to past the 40-yard line up to the 39. Yeah, we gotta. Stafford's passing game hasn't been great today, but it's looking really good right now. When he makes plays like that, when he has Nacua open in space, he's going to make good plays. I think that was a little bit on Bond right there. He didn't do great in pass coverage for that play, but yeah, okay. They're still not in field goal range yet. It'd be a long field goal. It'd be probably like a 58-yard field goal if they were to kick it right now. But there's a flag on the field. Let's see. Taunting on Puka Nacua. Wow. I didn't see what he did, but there's a taunting call on Puka Nacua. I don't like taunting. I mean, it works out in the Eagles' favor here, but against the Cowboys, I think it was against the Cowboys with Nolan Smith, they called taunting. No, that's stupid. All he did was flex and point to the end zone, like pointing to, like, say it's a first down, and they called it taunting. I don't think he was doing it on Jahad Campbell. I think he was just doing it like in general, which I don't like taunting. I think that you're in the NFL, you should either make the play or get celebrated on. But because Nolan Smith got called on that earlier in the year against the Cowboys for just flexing. So it's stupid. You're in the NFL. You play a man sport. So it's 1st and 10, back behind the 50-yard line now. They're going to do a sweep play with Nacua, and he's going to get about 6 yards right there on the sweep run. Not a sweep pass, it's a jet sweep. Okay, 2nd and 4. It's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter, and we're going to the fourth quarter only down 5. Big shift from where they started in this game. Let's see if they got some fight in them to be able to close out this comeback. Okay, so we got Vikings. I want to see Carson Wentz's updated stats now. Oh no, he didn't get anything. Was that might have been another. That was another. Let's see. Oh, did I'm trying to check who got that last touchdown for the Vikings. It might have been on defense. Might have been a fumble recovery or something. Let's see. Okay. Jaguars still up 10-3. Colts still up 34-13. Commanders still up 34-10. Rams still winning. 20-0 Panthers. 14-14 now. Steelers-Patriots game is the fourth quarter is underway. Packers up 10-0 with the ball. Bucks up 23-6 at the start of the fourth quarter. And that's all the scores we got right now. So Steelers-Patriots looks like it's the best game right now. 14-14 in the fourth quarter. And the Patriots have the ball right now at their own side of the field. So we got some good games across the NFL. Some are blowouts. The Vikings are blowing them out. The Colts are blowing them out. Commanders are blowing them out. Panthers kind of blowing them out. But we got some good games. This Eagles game is really good. Now that they finally learned how to play some offense. I really want to see the Eagles get this ball back, though, and have Jalen Hurts have another good drive. Because he realistically could get above 200 yards passing this game. And I know it's like not something to jump up and down about, like guys throw for 300 yards and stuff. But quarterbacks around the league are throwing for less yards because they're not focused on... I mean, the kickoff, the balls are also coming out to the 35-yard line, so there's going to be less yards for players in general. But guys, like you saw Josh Allen on Thursday night. No, that was the week before. He only had about like 120 yards passing because he was more focused on just taking care of the football, lean into the running game, and stuff like that. So, I'm fine with Jalen Hurts, playing like this. He didn't take care of the football as well this game, gave up a fumble, but you're gonna give up turnovers at some point. Okay. 2nd and 4, they're gonna pass. Stafford was looking deep, but he's gonna go to who's that? Davis Allen. And it's gonna be 3rd down and 1. But the Eagles have been pretty good on 3rd down recently, so let's hope they can get a stop right here. They're not in field goal range because if this is the perfect time to get a sack. If you want to get a sack, this is the perfect moment. I forgot they have Jimmy Garoppolo. I always be forgetting he's still in the league. He's their backup. What a quarterback room. Stafford, Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay, they're setting up to run. They're gonna pass. Stafford goes deep. Devontae Adams incomplete. No flag. It's going to be a 4th and 1. Quinion Mitchell on the coverage right there. Stafford went deep there. I guess he's doing it because they want to go for it on 4th down. Because I wouldn't go deep on a 3rd and 1 if you're not going to go for it. That was perfect coverage by Quinion Mitchell. Stafford's also hit on the play. Good play by Jalix Hunt to get there. They're going to go for it on 4th and 1. I shouldn't even have questioned that with Sean McVay. But the Eagles, this is a big... If you can get this big stop, get the ball back only down 5, you could realistically take the lead right here. But they got to get this ball back. This is a big, big play. Biggest play of the game so far. And LA uses the timeout. They're only at 1 remaining. This is very big for the Eagles because they have all 3 timeouts. If the Rams only have 1 and they're trying to get back, say the Eagles take the lead and the Rams are trying to get back in this game, only having 1 timeout's not going to be very beneficial for them. Looks like Jahan Dotson's injured. They're talking about. I don't really know the context of the injury. Moro Jomo's trying to hype up the fans. I'm hyped for this down. I'm hyped for this. Looks like they're going for he signaled this. That looks like they're going with a 5-man front. I know because that was one of my play calls in football. Yep, 5-man front. Now they're moving to 6. It's going to be a run, and he's going to get stuffed for the 4th down stop. Kyron Williams does not get the 1st down. Who was that? That was Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, I think. Woo! 4th down stop. Excuse me, guys. Wow. They got him a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. No, that was all Jordan Davis, baby. Jalen Carter with the assists with him. But Jordan Davis, what a play. He's made a couple big plays in this game. Stopping Matthew Stafford earlier in this game and then making that play against Kyron Williams. Jordan Davis has improved so much this year, and I think he's due for a big payday at the end of the season. Wow. Okay, we're going to get the ball back. We're going to get the ball back. Great. Okay, down 5. 26-21. Let's go, Birds. Come on. Come on. 14:07 left. We're only down 5. Let's lean into the running game maybe a little bit. It's going to be a shovel pass to Barkley, and he's going to be a yard short of the line of scrimmage. I didn't really like that play call. I don't really get the shovel pass right there. I would just try to run to the side. I think Barkley's been having some success on the just outside runs, but shovel passing puts him back like starts him back 5 yards. So okay, 2nd and 11. You have to at least get a field goal if you're Philly right here. Okay, Hurts dropping back. Makes the pass to Devontae Smith, and Devontae Smith's going to be 4 yards within a first down. Good catch. Good throw, good catch. Good play all around. I'd like to see something in the middle of the field right here. Okay. I'd like to see something over in the middle of the field. They've been really successful in the middle of the field this game, so let's do that again. They're in an ace formation. Barkley to Hurts' left. So they might try to do something to the right side with, there's both AJ and Devontae Smith on the right side, Devontae in the slot. Okay. They have nothing over the middle of the field, and Hurts is going to get sacked, but there's a flag on the play. See, when you don't have anything in the middle, you're not going to get a lot of success. Everyone ran out. If you had something over the middle... Was this on the Eagles or was this on the Rams? I think it's on the Eagles. Yep. They declined it. It's going to be 4th down after the sack. That was Byron Young. Eagles have a Byron Young, but so do the Rams. Okay, the offense is going to go for it. They might just try to get them off sides. But that was a bad play calling drive by Kevin Patullo. I don't know. They might... We're at the 50-yard line. I don't know. They got to run some... If they're going to do this, they got to have somebody over the middle of the field. They're lined up to go for it. I don't know. They're just going to run this out, I think. Oh, they're going to run a play. He steps up, makes the throw, and it's almost intercepted. Rams take over. So Kevin Patullo had another bad drive play calling. He had a good couple drives, and he's back to his old ways, not having... When you don't have anyone over the middle of the field, it's not going to get you good plays. Like, you're not going to get success if you don't have any guys over the middle of the field, and he didn't there. So... They didn't have a successful drive. And you just had a beautiful stop on defense, and you come back and have that crappy drive play calling. You got to do better. You got to do better if you're Kevin Patullo. Hurts is still having a really good game. 15 for 22, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns with a 118.4 passer rating. He's doing really well for what he's been given, because Kevin Patullo is absolutely garbage. He had some bright spots. Let's see if Kevin Patullo can come back next drive and put some plays together, then I'll have some more faith. But that was a really bad drive by him, play calling wise. The players can only do so much in the situation they're put in. So when you're put into a bad situation like Kevin Patullo is putting them in, you're not going to have success. When he was having those successful drives, he put the players in good positions, and that's why they were... Like, when they get put into the good positions, they make plays. Dallas Goedert made a big play. A.J. Brown made a big play. Devontae Smith had a big play. Like, when they get put into the good positions, they'll make plays. So, I don't know. We need another... Now we're forced to get another big stop on defense. I'll take it if they get a field goal. I'll trust this team to be down 8, get the 2-point conversion if they get a touchdown. But, man, it would have been nice if we were able to convert. Oh, this commercial's terrible by the NFL. Okay. Scores around the league. Vikings 48-3. Wow. They're cooking. Carson Wentz 14 for 20, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns. Great game by him. Jaguars still up 10-3, but Texans have the ball. Colts up 34-13. Commanders up 34-16, but they have the ball. The Raiders have the ball. Rams still up. Panthers up 27-0. Steelers, Patriots locked at 14. It was 6 left in the fourth quarter. Packers up 10-0, but the Browns have the ball with 4:49 left. Buccaneers have the ball 23-13. They have the lead. And that's all of the 1 o'clock games on right now. Okay. Back to the action. Rams have the ball at the 50-yard line. They need to get a stop here. Down 5 are the Eagles. They're going to hand it off. It's going to be a run to the left. Kyron Williams cutting back. You got to make the play. Got to make the play. Oh, no, that's Corum, and he gets a first down. That was a run all the way to the left, and he cuts back because nobody is in the cutback zone. And that's not good. Not a good play by the Eagles defense. You got to have somebody in the cutback lane. And they didn't. I think that was on Josh Uche right there. He needed to be in that cutback lane. All right. It gets him in a field goal range, I believe. Again, I'm fine with a field goal because it keeps that out of one-score game. It's going to be a run. That is Blake Corum, and he's going to get stopped with about 1 yard or 2 yard on the gain. 2nd and 9. 11:30 left in the game. You just gotta force him to kick a field goal. You really can't be giving up a touchdown this late into the game, especially because the Eagles' offense is still questionable. Okay. Let's see what they do here. Adoree Jackson's out of the game. He's questionable to return, something with groin. Let's see if that makes the defense better. Cooper DeJean playing outside corner. Rams are going to pass over the middle. Puka Nacua makes the catch. He's going to make a move for the first down. When you have passes over the middle, you're going to have success. And I don't know why the Eagles don't understand that. They didn't do that the last drive, and that's why they didn't have success. There are 2 drives that they've had success. They had guys over the middle. I don't know. I keep ranting about guys being over the middle, but I don't know if Kevin Patullo just doesn't understand or if he just doesn't want to do that. You see teams like the Rams do it and they have success. Okay. Rams are getting their passing game together. It's not a good sign for the Eagles. 10:15 left in the fourth quarter. They're going to do a sweep. And they're going to stop Cooper. Who is that? Blankenship with a good tackle. 2 yards. About 1.5 yards past the line of scrimmage. Great tackle right there. Oh, my goodness. That was a good tackle. Whew. Oh, almost fumbled it on the sweep, though. I didn't see that when it was live. Stafford kind of had to dive towards him. Okay. So we got a 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8 coming. They're in field goal range. I'm fine if they give up the field goal because they still have plenty of time to get the ball back and try to score a touchdown. And if they, So they're going to pass here. Stafford's dropping back, passes to the outside. Nacua makes the play, and Jihad Campbell there with the tackle, a couple yards behind the first down marker. All right, we gotta make a stop here. We gotta get a big 3rd down stop. The clock's going to keep ticking down, so. We do have all 3 timeouts, which is beneficial, but, I don't know why you put Jihad Campbell man on Puka Nacua, but he's a linebacker. Puka Nacua is a crazy good wide receiver. Now, I love Jihad Campbell. He's great, but I don't know, putting him on man. Okay. Okay. Stafford with a deep pass. Oh, Blankenship with the beautiful defense. Oh, my God, that would have been a touchdown by Devontae Adams. He gets his hand in there. forces the incompletion. Biggest play of the game so far was right there. That's even bigger than the fourth down stop by Jordan Davis. It's going to force them to kick a field goal. Whew. Good coverage by Blankenship. Wow. Wow. Okay. Joshua Carty's 4 for 4 in field goals today. Looking for it's a 36-yard attempt. And it's blocked! The Eagles defense blocks it! Oh my God! Who was in there to block that? They blocked the kick. They come away with the drive with nothing. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Was that Josh Uche on that? Was that Josh Uche? Who did that? Who was that? Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis in on that. Beautiful. Bang. Good. Okay, we're down 5. We're back in this game. That is big. That is so big. That's now the biggest play of the game. We've had some big plays by this Eagles defense. Wow. I did not have them blocking a field goal on my bingo card, but they did it. They come up big. Alrighty. Let's check the box score. Let's talk about the Rams stats. So Matt Stafford, 16 for 27, 166 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. He has a passer rating of 86.3. Kyren Williams, 17 carries, 80 yards, 4.7 average. Blake Corum's 8 carries, 53 yards. So the Eagles are kind of getting beaten up in the running game. Jordan Whittington has a couple of sweeps for 7 yards. Puka Nacua has a sweep for 6 yards. Receiving-wise, Puka Nacua, 9 receptions, 91 yards, his long being a 20-yard catch. Davante Adams, 3 receptions, 56 yards with that 44-yard touchdown. Kyren Williams, 2 catches, 18 yards, and Davis Allen, 1 catch, 3 yards. Oh, and then Jordan Whittington has a catch for -2. Ugh. Okay. I think I might have to use the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. Let me get my key card so I don't get locked down my room. Okay, we're back. It looks like the Eagles got called for a taunting penalty. I think it was Jalen Carter. So we're even with tauntings. Okay, Jalen Hurts inside their own 10-yard line. Let's do something here. I'm going to keep an eye on these receivers. Something over the middle. Over the middle. Oh, and Dallas Goedert drops the ball. But that was over the middle. That was a good play call right there. Got to catch the ball. Okay, 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 8:37. See what they could do right here. They're looking to pass. He's going to drop back. Over the middle. Ah, he drops it. You guys got to catch the ball. Devontae Smith drop. I know you got defenders on you, but you're NFL players. You have to catch the ball. Those are 2 good throws by Jalen Hurts that they just dropped. That was over the middle. Beautiful pass, and he can't hold. It's in his hands. If it hits your hands, you have to make the catch. That was a beautiful pass by Jalen Hurts. It kept it out of the reach of the defender, and he just can't make the play. Got to make the play, Davante. Come on. You're better than that. You have some of the best hands in the league. You got to catch that. Okay. 3rd and 10 at our own 9-yard line. Looks like the Rams are offsides. A.J. Brown with the catch. Oh, he's going to make... Oh, he made a couple men miss. Beautiful catch by A.J. Brown. That's how you... That was another ball where it was close to being... It was close to being... freaking... I'm at a loss of words for how good A.J. Brown is. It was another ball that the defender was there. He makes the catch with his good hands, puts the defender on his butt, and makes a couple guys miss. And now we're at the 34-yard line. A.J. Brown, 5 catches, 86 yards with his touchdown. Yo, Justin, welcome to the chat, buddy. Hurts is going to run, and he's going to get a first down on that play. The offense is moving now. See? When you throw guys over the middle, you're going to get success. I'm just saying. When you have guys running routes over the middle, you're going to have some success in this game. It's the NFL. Okay, come on. Let's go, birds. Come on. Okay, they're going to look to throw to the right because Saquon Barkley's on his left side. Usually you want to throw away from the blind side. They're going to run with Barkley here. He's going to have a decent run, 3 yards. Gets us a little closer. Got to throw something over the middle here, 2nd and 8. It's been such a roller coaster of emotions. Oh, yes, it has. I was getting ready to be on the fire Kevin Patullo train at the beginning of the game. But now I'm starting to see the vision with him. If he keeps these plays good, then I'm on the Kevin Patullo train again. Drop back by Hurts to the sideline. Devontae Smith's going to make the catch. They're going to be about 3 yards shy. I could see them running it here and then doing the tush push. They're going for it on 4th down no matter what. So they still have 6:35 left in the quarter or in the game. Okay, let's see what they got going here. We're at the 48-yard line on the Rams side. 48-yard line on the Rams side. Let's see what they got going here. They got the trips left, and my game is freezing. No, come on. Okay, we're back. It's going to drop back. Hurts. Throws. Over the middle. Who is that? Devontae Smith. My game was a little, glitchy. Devontae Smith makes the catch. It's going to be a first down, Eagles. Again, that wasn't over the middle, but that was still not directly to the sideline. Good throw by Hurts. Is that going to put him over 200 yards on the game? I hope so. Great catch by Devontae Smith right there. 7 catches for 57 yards by Devontae. They're going to run it with Barkley, and he's going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Hurts is at 195 passing yards this game. Easily his best game so far this season. Okay, 2nd and 10. We're in field goal range now, but the Eagles don't want a field goal this drive. Okay. Gonna pass, drop back by Hurts. He doesn't get anything. He's gonna... Oh, Barkley has to catch that. Saquon, come on, buddy. You have to catch that ball. Hurts made a great play by not giving up the sack, and he throws it to Barkley, and he just doesn't make the play. Barkley, you got to catch that, man. That would have been a decent gain. Could have gotten a first down there. It's going to set up a 3rd and 10 now. Okay. Let's see. I like how the timeout. So first timeout used by the Eagles. There's 4:48 left in the quarter, but they're in a bad spot right now. 3rd and 10. You got to make a conversion here. I mean, I could see them going for a field goal. I could, but I don't know if they want to. It's a rough spot. It's a rough spot. Really, it is. Oh, this game has been a very, very big roller coaster of emotions. You just don't want the Rams to get, if they get a sack, takes them out of field goal range, it won't be pretty. Yeah, Barkley has not been great this season so far. He was okay last game, but hasn't been the Saquon Barkley we know of. Okay, let's go. Hurts, you got to make a play here, buddy. Let's go. They got trips to the right. Saquon Barkley's to his left. A.J. Brown is on the top of the screen to the left. Let's see what we got going here. Drops back. The Rams are going to rush 5. Throw by Hurts. And A.J. Brown is going to make it. He's going to get the first down, and he's going to keep running. Beautiful catch by A.J. Brown. He is back. Hurts has thrown over 200 yards today. Great game so far by Hurts. Great game by A.J. Brown. I think A.J. Brown's over 100 yards receiving as well. Way to be patient by Jalen Hurts, and way to put it right on A.J. Brown. Good route. Good catch. Way to get off of Emmanuel Forbes and get some extra yardage too. That is amazing. Amazing all around. Decent play call. I like that. Okay. I don't know. I wouldn't run the ball. The Rams have not been able to stop the Eagles passing this drive. So just the running game has been stopped. So just pass the ball. They're going to pass. They're going to run with Jalen Hurts. Hurts gets about 3 yards. Can't complain. This game's getting close, guys. It's getting really tight. Really close. Wow. Hurts has 217 passing yards. All right, Hurts is in an empty set. This is either going to be a pass or a QB run. You know, he loves his QB runs in the empty set. Okay, 4 minutes left. They're going to snap the ball, and he's going to run it. He's going to I would run this up the middle. It's about 3rd and 2. Could set up the tush push on 4th down. Way to get a couple yards on that, Hurts. Alrighty. If they didn't have the linebacker over the middle, that would have been that could have been a touchdown. Okay. I don't know if they're gonna run. It's 3rd and 3. They got trips to the left. Dallas Goedert is set up to block on the right side. Alright, they're gonna run it with Barkley. Barkley with a spin move, and he's gonna get the first down. Down at the 2-yard line. What a play by Barkley. Oh my goodness. Great spin move to start the... He likes that spin move. Ew. And who was that? Who was that on the block? Somebody had a great block. I think it might have been Jordan Mailata. It might have been Landon Dickerson. I did not see who was blocking like that. Let's see if they're going to pass or try to run it in. I would try to pass. Hurts has been good passing today. Let him rip it. You can take 3 shots to the end zone, or 4 technically. They're gonna pass to Barkley. He's gonna get stuffed. See, I don't know. I would have passed it. I would have passed it there. Now you're set up like 8 yards behind the end zone. 2nd and goal. The clock is draining. They're likely going to take this to the 2-minute warning. That was an odd play call because you're running out of time. Like if they're not going to convert, the game's over because let's see, are they going to go for it before the 2-minute warning? Okay, 2-minute warning. We're down 5 still. So you have 3 plays left in this game. If you don't convert, you lose because you only have 2 timeouts. So that's why I did not like that play call to run. It was an odd play call. Okay, let's check these updated stats while we're in commercial break. Okay, Hurts, 19 for 29. Wait, let me just make sure my game's not lagging. I'm going to refresh that page real quick. Alrighty, guys. We got to win this game. We got to win this game. Okay. Hurts, 19 for 29, 217 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 110.8 passer rating. Saquon Barkley, 18 carries, only 47 yards. That's not a great game by Barkley. Hurts, 9 carries for 40 yards rushing. A.J. Brown, 6 receptions, 109 yards with that touchdown. Devontae Smith, 7 receptions, 56 yards. Dallas Goedert, 1 reception for 33 yards and that touchdown. John Mechie, Jahan Dotson each have a catch for 8 and 7 yards respectively. And Saquon Barkley, 3 receptions for 4 yards right there. Hurts has a fumble lost. Yeah, we're playing some decent football. I don't know. I'm really getting nervous now. They got 3 plays to get 8 yards, get to the end zone. Are they gonna do it? I don't know. Let me know, guys. Let's check the scores around the league. Okay, Vikings up 48-10 in the beginning of the 4th quarter. Jaguars and Texans are locked at 10 with 3:06 left in the 4th quarter. Colts are up 41-20 on the Titans, 4:35 left. Commanders still up 34-16 with 4:31 left. Rams up against the Eagles, we know that. Panthers won 30-0 to get today against the Falcons. Let's see how their teammate Bryce Young was really good, but so is Chuba Hubbard. That was a team effort right there, 30-0 win. Steelers are up 21-14 with a minute left, but the Patriots have the ball. Packers and Browns are tied 10-10 in the 2-minute warning. Buccaneers 26-13, 3:53 left, but the Jets have the ball. So yeah, some of the games are getting really close. You got a couple good games in the early window. Okay, we're getting back from commercial break. Let's see it. We're at the 9-yard line. You got to go 9 yards. And then also you're going to have to get the 2-point conversion so the Rams can't just go down and kick a field goal. So this is going to be a tough end. I really don't want them to lose this game after that comeback effort. All right, you got to pass every play now, in my opinion. Okay. A.J. Brown's to the right. Dallas Goedert's with him. Hurts drops back. He looks, throws it. It's called by Barkley. He gets down to like the 4-yard line and gets out of bounds. Okay, 1:55 left, 3rd and goal. You have 2 plays left in this game. Gotta make it count. You have to convert. Hurts has made 20 completions in this game for 222 yards, but no completion would be bigger than the touchdown completion he could be getting right here. My heart's actually racing, guys. It's only week 3. Sets up to pass. Passes. Is that not pass interference? I didn't like that. That looked like pass interference. Incompletion. It's going to be 4th and goal at the 4. All right, this is the game right here. I mean, they do still have 2 timeouts, but it's going to put like no time on the clock. He could run this in for a touchdown. Okay, empty. Got to get something over the middle. Come on. Touchdown, Devontae Smith! Jalen Hurts comes through! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Devontae Smith touchdown, baby! Devontae Smith on the out route right there. Beats his man. Gets the touchdown on 4th down. What a play by Jalen Hurts. And way to catch that for Devontae Smith. If the Eagles end this game, if they finish this game and win, this will be the best Eagles win we've seen in the last, like, best effort we've seen. Like, take away the like playoff games and stuff last year. This will be the best game we've seen, like, regular season wise for the Eagles in the last few years. They're gonna go for 2 here. We need to get the 2 because then it puts the Rams in a really good position to just march down the field and kick a field goal to win the game. All right. Are they going to pass it or run it? They're going to pass. And he's going to incomplete to Devontae Smith. 27-26, the Eagles lead. Eagles defense has to come up big. You got to do really good on the kickoff. I don't know. That makes me a little less confident. I would have liked to be up 3, but we have the lead, and that's what matters right now. Guys, I'm stressed. I'm officially stressed. Great performance today by Jalen Hurts. Now he did all he could. Now it's up to the defense. 21 of 32 on the day, 226 yards and 3 passing touchdowns against a solid Rams defense. 117.4 passer rating. Great performance by Jalen Hurts. I don't care what anybody says. Dime by Jalen Hurts, and way to stay in by Devontae Smith and make that catch. Jalen's got some balls. Now it's all down to the defense. Biggest defensive drive of the game. I'm going full screen. I'm not looking at the chat, guys. This whole drive, I'm not going to look at you. I'm sorry. Okay. Called at the 10-yard line. Beautiful tackle by Jeremiah Trotter. Gets him at the 29-yard line. All right, Eagles defense has to make a play. We've had big turnovers. The fumble, the Javonte or the Miles Sanders fumble, that Quinion Mitchell picked up, and then the Andrew Makuba interception against the Chiefs. We've had big turnovers to end games. Can we get one here? This has been one of the best games we've seen, interesting-wise, in a while for the Eagles. And it's going to be an incompletion to Puka Nacua. Who was that? Jacorian Bennett. Bang. Adoree Jackson's out of the game. Jacorian Bennett makes a big play. First time we saw him today. 2nd and 10. 1:41 to go. The Rams only have 1 timeout. Okay. Come on. Stafford dropping back. Over the middle, Puka Nacua. It's going to be a 3rd down. 3rd and very, very short. 3rd in inches. The clock's running down. This is actually scary. We've not seen a drive like this since the last Rams drive. Okay, they're going to run it. They're going to get the 1st down, but they're only at the 44-yard line on their own side. They got to go fast. The clock's ticking down. It's still over a minute. It's looking good for the Rams right here. The Eagles just have to come up big. They have to do something. They have to make a play. Stafford dropping back. Pass outside, and that's going to be Nacua. They're not in field goal range yet, but they're over midfield. They're at the Eagles' like 43-yard line. Okay, come on. Got to get a stop here. Got to do something. Stafford dropping back. Deep pass. And Jacorian Bennett was he fell down, but it was a bad throw by Stafford. 2nd and 10 with 41 seconds remaining in the game. Guys, my heart is actually racing. They wanted a PI on that. But I don't know. That looked uncatchable anyway. Come on. Come on. I don't know. I have a feeling Rams are going to kick a game-winning field goal. I just have that gut feeling. But we've come up big before. We can come up big again. They're not in field goal range yet. It's going to be a pass over the middle. They're in field goal range, but it's going to be a 3rd down. I don't know what they're going to try to do here. It's going to be a run up the middle. They're going to get the 1st down. They're in field goal range. It's going to probably be a mid 40-yard field goal. Okay, so they used the timeout with 15 seconds left. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they just didn't run it down. Wait, what? The Eagles called the timeout. Not looking good for Philly right now. You needed that 2-point conversion. You had to have it. And they're resetting the game clock to 18 now. That first down's also going to hurt them, because they could have called the timeout and it would have been, they would have still had some time to. Let's see, how long would the field goal be right now? Field goal would be about 50. Make the play. Incomplete. Jaquan Better was on it. He should have turned around. That could have been an interception to end the game. I don't know. They're just going to try to run it here, get it a little closer. It's not looking good, guys. Come on, let's punch the ball out. Let's get a fumble. It's going to be a run. And Kyren Williams gets him in great position. Okay, it's going to set up the game-winning field goal. This is likely going to be the first loss of the Eagles season. 43-yard field goal. The last field goal was blocked. He's 4 for 5 today, but the miss was blocked. The Eagles need to go all out to try to block this one. It was a great game, though. It was a really good game. It's a shame we couldn't get that 2-point because we would be going into overtime right now. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating that we're going to most likely lose a game like this. All right, they're going to ice him, as expected. You know, if only we had a good offense at the beginning of the game, then you wouldn't even have to worry about being close with the Rams right now. The defense couldn't come up big in the final drive. I mean, they did great in the second half, but... All right, let's see. 44-yard field goal attempt coming. I think that was the same kick as the double doink. Might have been a 41. All right, let's see what we got here. They blocked it! They blocked the field goal! He's running. Oh, it's going to be a touchdown, Jordan Davis. They just blocked the field goal. And Jordan Davis just ran the blocked field goal all the way back for a touchdown. The Eagles just won the game. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? What the heck? Oh my goodness. The Eagles just won 33-26. Are you serious right now? Jordan Davis just got his first NFL touchdown. Another block. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, the Eagles are 3-0. What the hell? 2 blocks in the game. Got his hand up. Absolutely destroyed the offensive line. Oh. Holy crap. Bro. That's insane. I have no words. Like, I actually have 0 words. I'm stunned. Like, I'm actually stunned. How did we win this game? How did we win this game? Holy crap. I've never seen an ending like that before in my life. That is insane. Guys, what just happened? That keeps my streak alive. What are we? So we're 3-0 with the Eagles and 2-0 with the... So we're 5-0 when I'm streaming. That almost was broken today, but we got it. 5-0 with me streaming the game. That is insane. That is absolutely crazy. Never mind that I think we'd get a Jordan Davis blocked field goal return for a touchdown to end the game after we were about to lose. Guys, I'm absolutely like stunned. Like I was my heart was racing that entire final couple minutes. Jalen Hurts comes up big. Can we also credit Jalen Hurts in the offense and credit Kevin Patullo? He didn't have the greatest play calls towards the end, but he had 3 good drives. He had 3 really good drives out of like the 4 or 5 that we had, and it brought us back into this game. We were down 19 and we ended up winning by 7. They're showing the Bucks and what do you call it? The Bucks and Jets game right now. Bucks are up 6. Wow, guys. Wow. What the hell? Let's check the final stats for the Eagles. All right. Jalen Hurts, 21 for 32, 226 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 117.4 passer rating. Saquon Barkley didn't have a great game. 18 carries, 46 yards, average 2.6 per carry. Jalen Hurts was great rushing too. 9 carries, 40 yards. A.J. Brown, he's back. 6 catches, 109 yards with a touchdown. Devontae Smith, 8 receptions, 60 yards with a touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 1 catch for 33 yards and that touchdown. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, the Jets just blocked a field goal and returned it for a touchdown to tie the game in the 4th quarter. I am not joking. This is not real. What is going on in the NFL today? What is going on? The Jets are about to take a lead against Tampa Bay. What is going on in the NFL? This is insane, guys. What's going on in the NFL? The Jets just blocked. As I was looking at the stats, the Bucks would have ended this game. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, back to the stats. Cooper DeJean had 9 total tackles. Jahad Campbell had a good game, 8. Zach Baum, that interception at the beginning of the game was just kind of set the tone for the defense, and they picked it up a lot. I'm absolutely, like, I'm stunned. Like, I don't... Oh, my God. Alexander Lynn, love the way you cover Philly sports. Always positive takes. Keep it going, man. I tune in just to see your reaction to the last block food. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for supporting. Man, that was, I don't know. I haven't had a reaction like that in a while. That was surprising. Thank you so much for the support, man. I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm like, I need a break from the Eagles. I need that week break. God, this was insane. Like this is actually one of the craziest games I've seen out of this team in a while. See, this is what I said. I said I wanted to see something on the offense, and they showed me something. Hurts had a great game passing. Kevin Patullo fixed his mistakes that he had in the first half. The defense was great. They came up. They were down 19. They were gonna need the defense to clutch up, and they did just that. They did give up. Did they give? No, the defense gave up a touchdown with the ball at the like their the Eagles' own 10-yard line. That's the only points we gave up in the second half. They were great. They were absolutely great in the second half. Oh my God, they're on the Buccaneers broadcast. They're showing the replay. Oh my goodness, that play will forever go down in Eagles history. Not because we're only 3-0. It's only week 3, but that was still just like it. This could change the season, just like last year. How after the bye it changed our season. This could change our season after you get a win like that. After coming, when was the last time the Eagles had a comeback win of over 3 scores? They were down 19. That's a 3-score game, and they came back and won the game. Oh, Baker Mayfield just missed a touchdown. I'm watching this Bucs-Jets game at the end because the Jets are looking for their first win of the year, and the Buccaneers are who we play next week. What a week of football. And the Phillies are coming up next, too. I'm not going to be streaming that. I'm sorry, guys. But they're looking to win the series against the Diamondbacks. They're still looking for that 1 seed. Let's actually switch our mode to Phillies real quick. I just want to look up the MLB standings because I want to see how far the Phillies are back out of the. Sorry if my scoreboard went away, guys. It's. Let's see. Regular season. Can I do wild card? Okay. Phillies are 3 games back. Do the Brewers play today? Okay, they're losing. If the Phillies win today, they're going to be 2. So if the Brewers end up losing this game, if the Phillies win today, they're going to be 2 games out of the first seed with about a week to play. I think they only have a week of games left. 6 games. They only have 6 games after today. So yeah. Guys, I'm like. Oh, what a catch. Is that a catch? No, it's out of bounds. Never mind. Guys, what the hell was that Eagles game? I'm like... I don't know. I'm still like heavy breathing over this. This is insane. We need to check out Twitter, guys. Wait, we need to check out what everyone's saying on the game, because there was a lot of negative things going on at the beginning. Oh, people are saying it's because of the refs. No way, bro. Hurts the second half. Everything we could ask to see from him, and the passing game. Can the defense make it stand? Oh, this was before the game ended. Let's see. I'm stunned the Eagles snapped. Bro, Jordan Davis, man. Jordan Davis is incredible. He made so many big plays today. He is the MVP. He is the MVP. This is... I'm trying to think. Let's pick MVPs for the last couple games. Jordan Davis, 100% this game. Last game, low-key give it to Andrew Akuba because he made some really big plays, especially that interception. And nobody on offense deserves a player of the game last week. So, week 3, Jordan Davis. Week 2, we're going to start doing this at the end of my streams after each game. So, we're doing Jordan Davis week 3, Andrew Akuba week 2. Week 1, man, oh, my laptop. Sorry, guys. Week 1, I'm low-key going Zach Baun because he was good. He was good week 1. I just want to check Zach Baun's stats real quick from week 1 to see, because he was really good. Zach Baun. Against the Cowboys, he was really good. We'll have to think of who was our week 1 player of the week. And the Bucs, they're looking to win this game after they gave up the blocked field goal for the touchdown. They're gonna run the clock down and then kick a field goal. Imagine if the Jets block a field goal to win the game. But I need to figure that out. When was the last time the Eagles came back and won from a 3-score deficit? I got to figure that out. Okay. Bucs are going to call timeout, and they're going to go for the... After this, we'll end the stream. I just wanted to... Just want to watch this end because I'm gonna watch the Cowboys-Bears game up next. I'm excited for that game. That should be a fun one. My goodness, bro, what a play! I'm still like flabbergasted by that. That joint was so good. All right, let's see. Bucs going for the game-winning field goal. It's 27-26. That was the same score of the Eagles game before the Jordan Davis touchdown. That's not blocked. The Bucs are going to win 29-27. This is the alternate ending for the Rams-Eagles game. Okay, well, that's going to do it for me here today, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching. The Eagles end with an improbable victory. Nobody expected that to happen, them to come back and win like that. But great game all around by the guys. Jordan Davis, player of the game, player of the week. And yeah, stay tuned for, I should have a Phillies playoff video coming out sometime in the next few days. Go check out my Nick Castellanos video if you didn't yet. And then the next Eagles stream will be next week against the Bucs. Wait, no it won't. I won't be streaming next week because I have an obligation I have to go to. So no stream next week, and there will likely won't be a Phillies stream either because we're just playing, unless they're fighting for the 1 seed. Then I'll stream one of those games. Yeah. So stay tuned for a Phillies stream if they're fighting for the 1 seed. The next Eagles stream should be. Let me check on my calendar for you guys. And I won't stream I won't be able to stream the Broncos game after. So the next Eagles stream is going to be October 9th against the Giants because I can't stream the next 2 weeks. So we're going to stream against the Giants. And then we're going to be streaming we're going to hopefully stream every Phillies playoff game as well, which the NLDS starts on October 4th. I will be home in Philadelphia on October 4th, so hopefully I have my similar, like I won't have this setup going, but hopefully I have everything I need to stream. And then I'll be back by Sunday night when the next game should be, or the game 2 of the NLDS is October 6th. Okay. Well, I'll see you. I'll keep you guys updated on what it is. Follow my Instagram to stay updated on when I'm streaming. It's gonna be down here, Chris Domisko. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. Have fun watching the rest of the games today, and I will see you guys whenever I see you. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys.